is the first episode on the new studio?
No, we've done lots of episodes in the new studio.
Here?
Yeah.
First episode for you.
First episode for you.
No,
in the new studio.
2 weeks ago, it didn't have like all this wall.
No. Yeah, we got the sound dampening wall in.
Yeah, dude.
No, the first episode was kind of echoey.
Are we recording? We should fucking hit record right now.
Dude, we've been recording.
Oh, Roger that.
You know how I go. I just ambush you guys.
No cuts.
That's when the good shit comes out.
How
2 seconds before I hit record, you guys were talking about if a girl is a little too loose, maybe it's just because you're not girthy enough. And I was like, damn it, I missed that. Yeah, so we normally do our Guns and Gis post-training event podcast.
which we usually don't do.
Well, we keep forgetting, or we don't forget.
Or, no, it's
smoke,
just
bro.
time. Time is so constrained. Like you guys have to get on a flight.
Yeah.
You know?
And then also you're smoked.
We're smoked.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, it's hard to put out a good product. So I'm happy you guys came into town a couple days early. We got Guns and Gis Class 8 going down this Friday in Lake Stevens, Washington.
Already on class 8.
Dude, yeah.
I mean, it feels like we just got together for class 1.
And I look like
me
a
it
baby.
does.
I look
Dude,
like a baby at
did
class
you,
1.
Did you see the picture that I showed Lapin today?
No.
This is Lapin in class 1. And I was like, bro, we're getting old fast. And I don't say that derogatory because
Fucking
I'm
stressed, bro.
I'm
Like
fucking
dog ears.
It's all the Guns and Gis.
I'm right there with you.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Little baby brown belt.
Baby brown belt.
No gray either.
No.
No, my beard was gray.
Was it?
Wasn't grown in.
It was just clean shaven.
Yeah.
So
All
you
right.
can't, you can't tell.
But yeah, so we decided, you know what? We got in town a couple days. Well, I didn't get in town because I fucking live here. But the guys got in town a couple days early and we had a training session. We're like, let's fucking have some whiskey, burn a joint, and do a fucking podcast while we're all fresh and full of fucking piss and vinegar.
Fresh-ish.
Fresh-ish.
We've only been up since 3:45 this morning.
We got a bunch of good shit to talk about, but one thing I wanted to kind of open up with was last week's event because I wanted to actually get a podcast with you, but you were fucking dead.
Smoked, yeah.
And then stay up on that mic close. We did the 50 white belt challenge. So Joao submitted 50 white belts in a row. And when we were talking about it initially, when the idea got proposed to you,
100.
it was going to be 100. And then thank God that we didn't get 100 signups.
Right.
Logistically, it's hard to put 100 people waiting all the time.
Yeah.
In order to participate in something that they're not being paid. You know, they have like not much to do, but just be there and be smoked basically, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Supposed to be smoked. So yeah, like you said, like luckily we did.
Yeah. And you know what was weird about that? Because like we were all talking, just kind of thinking about what it would take when you're like, okay, this is how long it takes me to submit a white belt. And times that by 50.
Right.
And that's not really.
That's not realistic.
That's not realistic because, well, fuck, man, 50 men in a row. And there's some ladies in there too, but my ladies are savages.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't like the ladies were like a break.
Bro,
And I think each submission, you have to exponentially increase the time. So like, say it takes you 30 seconds to submit a white belt.
Yeah.
For your first one, right? Your second one, fucking at least double or triple that. And then triple that number. And then triple that number.
Well, bro, and that's what happened because we were in like 30 minutes or something like that. And you're like, bro, what am I on? I said, I think it was 12 or something low.
that hit me hard, bro. To the point where I'm like, you know what? I don't want to know the numbers. I'm just gonna keep going through.
Yeah.
And,
Just focus on the next one. Focus on the next one.
You know.
And so it ended up taking 4 fucking hours and 3 minutes.
Yeah.
But here's the thing that people don't realize too. And even the guy that proposed this idea, the producer of the YouTube channel, which I'll actually put a link in this episode's bio so you guys can go right to it. I don't think that the actual video is dropped yet.
No, not yet.
Not yet. Okay. But like he was one of the guys.
Yeah.
And so he's like, I want to be one of the white belts because he doesn't know shit about jiu-jitsu, and that's what he thinks a white belt is. And Joao like literally just boop, take down armbar, whatever it was. It took like 10 seconds to submit it. And he goes, man, I thought that's what everyone is going to be. And it's like, dude, a lot of my white belts are 210 pounds. They train 4 days a week. and they've been here for 2 years.
Yeah. They've got 2 years of hard jiu-jitsu under them.
Yeah, and they're good, strong athletes, and now they know how to fight.
Well, the other thing that I tell my guys too a lot is if you and I go into a roll and your only goal is to not get submitted,
that's tough.
I might even have a hard time. You know, like
100%.
we might have a hard time submitting a white belt if all they're going to do is not get submitted.
Yeah, pull your arms
like,
in close
that's it.
and defend your neck.
I think it's doable. It's quite fast, but you're gonna spend energy.
For sure.
Yeah.
You're going to spend
That
energy.
energy
Absolutely.
maybe you need for the next 49
right.
people
That's
on,
right.
on the
Absolutely.
line. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can do it. Like, how do we submit people? People open themselves up when they try to pass.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
You know, people open
Or
themselves
go
up.
for submissions
Right, or
themselves.
go for submissions, right? That's how we create the game, the back and forth. And it's who's sooner, who can read further along. But if you're just going to sit there and be like, you're not going to submit me,
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's not fighting to win.
that's not fighting
No.
to win. That's fighting not to get submitted.
Yeah.
You know?
No, and I started seeing that because, like, I mean, I think we talked about in the car today. Joao would get mount or side control. There was never 10 seconds in the whole 4 hours where Joao was in a bad position.
For sure. Absolutely.
He outpositioned everybody the whole time. However, like your grips were going out.
Yeah,
like
no, you feel like by the 10th guy, you feel that if you don't save energy and don't go slowly, you know,
You're going to burn out.
yeah, you're gonna burn out soon. You know, you never know how soon, because also like, bro, put 50 people together and everybody's fresh.
They're fresh,
It's not like
right.
finishing your students. You know what I mean? Like 10 students 5 times each.
Right. Because they've all done 5 rounds
Yes,
before you
yes.
too.
And you know, bro, like when you have your guys, it's a different vibe, bro. You know what I mean?
Bro, and
They
you know
see
them.
struggling, they slow down to your pace, right? So it's hard to reproduce what happened here, which were like 50 strangers.
Yeah.
You know, competing to see who lasts longer to get like $1,000, right? And giving that vibe of don't get submitted, even though they're being smoked, but you know, it's
Yeah.
hard.
Hold
to-
on. Hold on. I want that money.
Exactly.
You know?
and then dude, Eli
And
held
also-
on.
And also they were coming strong. They were coming hard.
Of
They're coming
course, bro.
fast, right?
Yeah.
And every guy that comes new, bro, he was like a fresh guy.
Yeah.
Right? Coming, giving their best and trying to look good on the video, trying to eventually make some money. Mm-hmm. Right? So and all that counts, right? I felt little down because I expect to do more than I did in less time, but at the very end now, 2 weeks later, I'm quite like proud because I did what.
It's 50 fucking people,
Yeah,
bro.
you know?
And bro, just the idea of that. It's ridiculous.
50
And also,
people.
it doesn't matter also the number of people, but like row intensely for 4 hours straight without break, like literally
Yeah.
without break, like barely giving like a sip of water, like in what 10 seconds.
Less, dude.
I know.
Just fucking like as soon as you
Wet
get
my
the
mouth
tap,
real quick.
yeah, I'd hand him a water bottle.
Yeah.
You take a swig, next guy in.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that I could make I could make some numbers, right? I could round to 50 people. I could make in 4 hours. It was not something like, 15 people,
Yeah, right.
Well,
Bro, like 2 hours that it's like, we roll pretty often 2 hours, right? It's not something that you never
Yeah.
do. It's something that happens quite a lot. But 4 hours it's an extreme number.
For sure.
if you-
Yeah.
if you know
especially
what
without
jujitsu
a
about.
minute, like that minute break in between rounds. We don't that's huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And bro, even when like, our Friday night is 90 minutes of live rolling, but it's 6 minutes on, 1 minute off.
Mm-hmm.
And then I get almost everybody probably sits out one round at some point. You know what I mean? And that's a 6
And
minute,
after
6
also,
minutes
like,
of rest.
Let's say 10 rounds. Everyone on the mats is smoked.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Everybody's
So nobody's fresh.
Yeah, like
nobody's
round-
training,
round-
fighting a fresh dude.
Round 11, everybody's equal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
Fuck, dude.
But here's the other thing too, and we're all talking about this lightly. The fact of the matter is, and I will say that 99.9% of the male fucking population out in our current society couldn't last 60 fucking seconds. in a
60
fight.
seconds in a
They're
fight.
fucking, even the dudes that look like, oh, he looks relatively fit. He's not fucking fat and obese and disgusting.
Yeah.
60 fucking
60 seconds.
He's going to be blacking out and fucking puking.
Well, bro, when we first got here today, a couple of my law enforcement officers were doing an afternoon class just with each other. And I talked to one of them and I said, hey, how many uses of force have you been in? now that you're a savage? Because this dude went from, you know, that magic like aha moment.
Yeah.
So he's one of my blue belts, and he went from no jiu-jitsu, and then one day he's a savage. I said, since you made that transition to savage, how many uses of forces have you been in? And he goes, not that many, but you know what I have noticed? He goes, there's been a couple where it's like a guy wants to fight me. He goes, I'm actually like calm. I feel like I'm at practice.
And that's the
And he
point.
goes, and I can think clearly. He goes, I'm looking up at my partner. I got this guy knee on belly, pinning him on the concrete, and I look up at my partner. I'm like, hey, I need you to do this. Like, he goes, I can think calmly in the storm. I said, that's it, bro.
Yeah.
That's what we do here. And just like you just said, 99.99999% of human beings can't think calmly in a physical altercation. Yeah. They see red and start swinging and throwing haymakers.
Bodies hit the floor. The only body that's hitting the floor, motherfucker, is your own body.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Hey, bro, dude, I love hearing stories like that because it's like, that's the power of jiu-jitsu. And like, if I know we've said it 5,000 times on the show, but if you're a cop and you're not training, shame on you.
Go sell cars.
Yeah, dude.
Quit the profession and sell fucking cars.
And don't have a wife and don't have a girlfriend and don't have a family. That way you don't have to be a protector of society or a protector of a family.
And look, if you want to be a fucking beta cuck and not be able to protect your fucking wife and kids, okay, that's your prerogative. Fuck you.
But my wife's not calling you when she's in
that's right.
emergency.
You're not on the other side of fucking 911.
Yeah.
For potentially my family or Chris's family or your family. So if you're entering into the career of law enforcement, you better fucking be ready and training regularly fucking your mind and your body. And if you're not willing to put that extra effort in, because we all know nowadays that the department's not going to give you what you need.
Bro, I'll let you know right now is that not only is the department not going to give you what they need or what you need, but because of the lack of interest in the profession, they are literally dropping the PT standards to nothing.
To nothing.
Nothing.
I know, it's fucking atrocious.
Like, you don't even need to be able to do one pull-up.
Well, we all know what I do in the first day of Academy grappling.
Yeah. No, like, well, and for people that haven't listened to our Lapin, Joao, and Chris, is this your first time
This
hopping
is
on?
my first, yeah.
Okay.
You never bring a mic.
Hey.
Popping your podcast cherry. But for people that don't know, Lapin is still an active sheriff down at St. Tammany Parish in Louisiana and is in charge of, part of the police academy with the new recruits. And I was down there one day. I think it was pre Guns and Gis. I was visiting, or maybe
that's right. You came with me.
I came with you.
That's right.
And fuck, man. And this isn't exclusive to your area. This is the entire nation.
Right.
You're like, hey guys, all right, let's just jog in a circle on the mats. Like, you saw all my kids jogging in the circle on the mats. It's just so you warm your body up.
Yeah.
And there was people starting to struggle. And then you're just like, what the fuck? Hey, stop. Did anyone find out yesterday that the police academy starts today?
Was this before or after I separated all the fat ones to the side?
Yeah, it's like
we don't discriminate. No,
Yeah.
I discriminate.
Yeah, because you knew for 6 months
Yeah.
that you're showing up at a police academy and you fucking showed up fat.
Exactly.
And dude, what that shows is that you have no respect for the job, no respect for the career. Because, bro, like, listen, you've been on the profession. You've been a police officer for 20 years, and now you're a detective, and you got a little bit of a belly. I think it's disgusting, right? However, there's plenty of guys that kind of fall off the wagon,
Right.
and the profession kind of accepts that, right?
Right, yeah.
When you show up day one, hey, this is my first day trying to join this profession and be a police officer with your department, and you're a fat piece of shit, what are you telling everybody?
Right.
Like, first impressions are lasting impressions. It's fucking crazy, dude.
And in a way, I mean, that shows like disrespect for yourself too, right?
1,000%.
You're showing up
Yeah,
to
like-
a brand
like
new
I said,
job
bro, it's like,
that you know is going to be physical, and you're not ready for that.
But at least you can fight.
Come on.
You know what I mean?
Dude.
So, like, it's fine. But if you clearly out of shape, and you cannot do nothing about, to protect yourself or protect somebody else, you know what I mean? That's where the problem is,
And that's the thing. Like, people be like, "Oh, you're vain." I'm not talking about what you look like naked in the mirror. Okay. Sure, I like the way I look naked in the mirror, right? And
How you look, how you feel. Those are the two metrics, bro.
but are you physically capable? I know a lot of dudes that look a little soft.
Look at
And
Roy. Look at Roy Nelson.
Yeah, yeah. And if you look at him, like, and they're fucking savages because they fucking train like crazy, and that's their body type. And I'm cool with that. So I'm not even talking about it from a vanity standpoint.
Or maybe they have made the choice to not be super disciplined in the kitchen.
That's right.
And so
they train like motherfuckers.
They eat a bunch of pizza,
cool.
and that dude will beat the fuck out of you.
That's right.
You can be my partner.
Cool. Absolutely.
I'm down with
That's
you.
right.
You know?
I don't care what you look like. How fucking capable are you?
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. You know? Yeah.
Yep.
But bro, like, I mean, what are they going to do? Like, the profession is becoming less and less attractive because what did the profession of law enforcement used to be? Meat eaters that want to fight crime.
Crime fighters.
Like, I want to go out there and fuck
fucking
up
Batmans.
I want to go fuck bad dudes up.
Yeah, fucking Batmans.
But now you're not fucking bad dudes up very often.
No.
So,
nor do these people want to anymore.
Yeah.
They're not joining to fuck up bad dudes.
Yeah, they're joining because I can make $100,000 a year.
It's a stable job and all. They can sit in their fucking police cruiser and watch fucking Netflix and shit.
Dude, if you're being a police officer for $100,000 a year, there's plenty of other things you can do to get there.
And I want to know where you're working to make $100,000 a year.
Oh, well, up
Not
here.
in Louisiana.
Down in Louisiana.
Bro, I started at the port. I think it was like 96.
Yeah.
But with a handful of OT shifts, everybody's breaking 100K. Bro, I had a partner make 300K. Yeah. But he also worked every single day.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's 12-hour shifts. Yeah. Like, fuck that, dude.
Yeah, that's wild.
Fuck, what do you think of the new gym, bro?
Bro, the new gym is honestly, well, one.
We don't got to be comparing.
First thing, a little jealous.
Of?
You got a lot of shit in here that I want that I don't have in my academy.
Man.
Well, bro, let's go into that for a sec because I think it's important.
But two, before we go into that,
okay.
More than jealous, fucking immensely proud.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Fucking immensely proud because when you and I first connected and started talking about jiu-jitsu, you had the gym upstairs
And 20 students.
and 20-something students, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we started brainstorming and talking about the business side of it and the recruiting side of it and the retention side of it. And we started talking about jiu-jitsu business, not jiu-jitsu skill set.
Yeah.
And now here you are. The gym's fucking beautiful. I mean, beautiful. Like, not like, oh, it's a nice gym. Like, this is a beautiful gym,
Yeah.
bro.
AOJ has nothing on us.
Yeah. And now how many students are you up to?
Yeah, I think 210.
So, like, immensely proud. Not that I'm saying I had a part in
Bro,
it,
you know you
but
had a part in it.
But like, but that's why we're here.
Yeah.
That's why we do what we do, because I fucking want my tribe, my circle to fucking surpass me.
Yeah, of
because
course.
then now I'm climbing, then you guys are bringing me up, you know? It's like,
Well, and I've learned, and I've talked about this on the show plenty, but it's like, if you tailor your jiu-jitsu gym to guys that give you really hard rounds, like I just want the toughest guys in town, that's cool. And we had a tough club of 20 men that like to come in here and fight hard. But what that's doing,
not a good business model.
No, and not only not a good business model, because it's like, well, sure, it's a business. I want it to be profitable. I want to make money. That's reality. But just as important as that, it's not a good community service model. Because if you're an older woman that wants to learn to protect herself and the vibe isn't conducive to that, what am I doing with jiu-jitsu? Mm-hmm. I just save jiu-jitsu for tough men that are already tough. You know who needs it more is the people that don't have a fucking clue what they're doing.
Right.
The people that have no ability to defend themselves, no confidence. And it's like, now we've opened our doors up, and you saw the vibe tonight. Everybody's in here.
dude, awesome.
All kinds of different
And
people.
everyone was training with each other at their level.
Yeah.
You know, so like one of the fucking gnarly, strong, tough purple belts rolling with one of the chicks.
Yep.
And like rolling at her level.
Yeah.
And then rolls with a black belt and is fucking a raped ape.
Uh-huh.
You know?
Yeah. And that's the key, man. You have to be able to build a facility that gives a welcoming vibe to everybody. And you can be the toughest motherfucker, or you can be someone that's literally not done an athletic thing one day in your life and feel comfortable here. And I feel like that formula's finally been fucking achieved.
No, for sure. I mean, again, it all comes down to leadership. You know, and it's like, I come here, they see these people see me what? Realistically, once a year, twice a year.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm at home, dude.
I know, bro.
Like, I feel like I'm at home. Literally, like, this could be my own gym.
Yeah.
You know? vice versa when you guys are at my place.
Let's just do a Greg swap.
A Greg swap.
Yeah. See if the ladies. See if the ladies are down with that too.
So hey, we're gonna throw something by you.
But yeah, when you walked in, you saw I call it the recovery wall. And it has a lot of fitness equipment. It has a squat rack and club bells and maces and kettlebells, all that stuff too. But a lot of stuff to just take care of your body.
Yeah, keep our bodies moving.
And I tell the young guys all the time, like, you guys are 21. When I was 21, I'd never even heard of a foam roller. But fucking take advantage of all this now.
Stretching?
What's stretching?
Yeah.
Stretching was something fucking faggots did.
Take the time now and incorporate it into your jiu-jitsu routines and your protocols. And do those things because we're the generation that didn't learn about that stuff till later. I would have fucking given anything to understand mobility and recovery and shit like that at 20.
All you need to do is put some of these 20-year-olds in my bedroom when I wake up in the morning.
And watch you hobble around.
And watch me walk like fucking the missing link for the first fucking 30 minutes of the day.
Watch me get out of Greg's truck after rolling after class. I'm hobbling out of that thing, bent over like Quasimodo.
That's right.
It's funny, dude, because the other day, me and Jenny drove somewhere far. I forget what we were doing, but I got out of the car and I was like, same thing, all fucking like bound up and tight.
Yeah.
And instead of being down about it, I was kind of like, man, this is just living hard, dude. That's what it is, And here's the thing, bro. You live hard and it beats your body up, or you don't live hard and your body gets sick because it's weak.
Right.
There's no fucking path to fucking becoming an elderly person that's not painful.
Oh yeah, definitely, bro. I feel that like sometimes I have to take a break because of the injuries, and I feel like, if I take a break, the injury is gonna improve, right? And they don't. They don't. They still
sometimes they get worse.
And then you come back to train. And they're still the way they are, but now you're training, you're having fun. Now you're having you're not stressing out. You're not, bro. Not training, not being tired makes you depressive.
Yeah, 100%, dude.
When you're used to the grind, not being on the grind makes you miserable. You miss that, and you only notice when you come back to the grind, and then you come home tired, bro. You come home, you just want to drop in the bed. That's when you don't have time and energy for the bullshit. You know what I mean? You just gotta keep your focus on what's matter.
Well, one of the things I tell my young guys, and I tell all my young guys in my academy and my young cops, because I don't really think I'm a mentor. I'm no one special, nor do I really honestly think someone should be looking up to me, because I'm not a fucking model human or citizen. I'm not like that great of a guy.
But you have 200 people looking up to you. That's reality.
But the reality is, like, I have become a mentor of sorts.
Yeah.
And guys look at me, and 20-year-old kids, I could be their fucking father. I'm 25 years older than them.
And bro, we talked about this over dinner, especially with the younger kids. There are kids that look up to me with like a parental
100%.
a parental duty,
100%.
Because maybe there's not a dad at home or whatever the story is.
And so, I've got these 20-something-year-old kids that are looking up to me, and they're like, well, look at you. You're a fucking savage. And I wish I was jacked like you or built like you. And, like if I'm your age, and I'm like, hey, look, you want to be hard? You got to live hard.
Yeah.
Like, this doesn't come from playing fucking Xbox. Like, I didn't get all this shit and skill set and fucking all the shit that I can do
by playing Call of Duty.
Like, that doesn't get you your pilot's license. That doesn't get you this, that, or that. Like, you want to be hard, you got to live hard. Fucking get up every morning and do the hard shit.
It's not instant, right?
It's definitely not instant.
It's years of work.
Right, exactly. I don't remember which Guns and Gis it was, but it was one of our young cops. And he came by at the bonfire. And he was a young cop, and he'd only been on the job for a couple of years. But he was in his 20s. And he was like, well, I want to kind of like do what you guys are doing. And I was like, cool. Go get 20 years of experience.
Exactly, yeah.
Become 40 years old with 20 years of experience, and then you can do what we do.
Yeah.
Because
go join special operations. Go become a black belt. Go do things that hold validity and value.
That's right.
And then people will look to you and actually listen.
That's right.
But a lot of people want to bypass all that.
Of course, because that shit's hard.
I just want to start a training company. Bro, you're 22 years old.
You got no experience.
Yeah, like what do you mean you want to start a training company?
You got milk on your breath.
You don't
eat ass.
You don't eat
ass. That's a massive disqualifier.
That's
for me
another
right
discussion,
now.
right?
If you don't eat ass,
I tell the young kids here all the time, Because it's just like you said, like, hey, I want to be jacked. I want to be this. I want to be that. The formula is simple, but implementation is fucking difficult, dude.
For sure. Especially year after year after fucking
Consistency, right?
Yeah. Consistency is fucking key, man. Like, that's everything. And it doesn't happen in a month. Or it doesn't happen in a year.
No.
You know? I mean, fuck, dude.
You'll see subtle changes.
Of course. Right? Yeah. But I think if you stay on that path, one day you'll be 40 years old and you're like, I'm here.
Like 10
Finally.
years. Yeah. Train jiu-jitsu for 10 years, look on a mirror and ask yourself if you're good enough.
Yeah.
You feel like shit 10 years later, you still suck. You know? Go beyond.
Bro, I'll tell
20
you.
years.
I'll tell you right now.
Years, bro. And every day I see something that make me feel like I don't know much. And I have so much to learn.
Yeah.
And that's fucking world champion level jiu-jitsu.
Right.
Looking at other people like, fuck.
But that's why we're all here doing this too.
You know, that's why when I want to be real to myself, you know. Sometimes I get too hard on myself being, you know, like, but
we all are. That's what makes us push.
Fuck, man. Like, there's just no fucking way around. It's an entire commitment for your life.
It's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle.
You know? And you hear black belts say all the time, they're like, you know, the journey really starts when you get your black belt. You know, you hear that over and over and over, or you're starting over when you get your black belt. And bro, like when I got my black belt from you, yeah, it was an emotional fucking experience because it took me 10 years and Joao kept me at
fucking grit and grind.
And bro, and Joao fucking pumped the brakes on my journey for 5 years and forced me to be brown belt for 5 years. And when that day finally comes, it's like you're overwhelmed, it's emotional, it's super special, but it's also like, fuck, dude, am I ready? Am I ready? Because, and obviously it's like, you know, it's like when you got your blue belt, you ask your professor, like, I don't think I'm ready. He's like, Greg, you don't know shit.
Boy, Greg, you don't know shit, bro.
And to question your professor tying a belt around your waist, at the end of the day, it's disrespectful, you know?
Yeah.
But Joao also, like, all the black belts we trained with back then, like the guys that I regularly saw, like Lapella and Lucas and you and Bushesha, and it's like the black belt. When I looked at what a black belt was, as
You're
that
looking
young,
at the pinnacle though,
the best guys in the world, right?
And top,
but bro, that's the guys.
Exactly.
If those are the black belts you're sharing the room with, and then like you're, fuck, man, am I ready for this? You know, and it takes you a while to grow into your black belt and be like, I'm a fucking black belt.
Yeah.
And when that day comes, it's super fucking special, dude. How long you been a black belt now? 2 years?
Almost 2 years.
2 years. Yeah. You feel like you've hit that spot? I think you have, just watching you teach.
So honestly, it's crazy. The day after I got promoted, a buddy of mine called me up and was like, hey, do you feel like a black belt? I was like, I laughed. I was like, what kind of fucking question is that, bro? That's like asking your son the morning they turn 12.
Yeah.
Do you feel 12 today? I said, but you know what? Strangely enough, I do. I felt like a black belt almost right away.
Well, you had a very different...
I've been teaching and running my academy for quite a while. Now, I'll say this, and it's a little bit of a chip on my shoulder, because my first year at black belt, I wanted to throw myself into the fire. First year at black belt, I said, I'm going to compete as much as I fucking can this year. And I competed every single month that year until September when I tore my MCL and I had to pull out of Worlds. But I competed every single month, twice in August and into September. So 9, 10, I competed 10 times that year at black belt, and I fucking lost every match. I didn't win one match at black belt.
For a year.
For a year. Now, that being said, I scored first on every opponent. I took down my opponents. I passed their guard. I had good matches, but then strategy-wise, I ended up getting beat.
They found a path to victory.
Now, every black belt I fought was a 3rd degree or higher black belt.
Well, bro, that's the thing.
Know? So I'm a brand new black belt fighting black belts that have been black belts for 10 years or more. But I still lost.
Yeah.
And that pisses me off. So I want to fucking win a match at black belt.
Here's the thing about black belt too, is that, you know, you're fighting a guy that's been a black belt for 10 minutes or a guy that's been a black belt for 15 years sometimes. And I've told this story. When I went to it was Senior Masters. Remember when they used to do it at Vegas? Like back in the day.
Yeah.
And so I fought a dude there, Omar Sabah. Do you know Omar?
Yeah.
So
he's a badass.
He's a badass dude.
He's still fighting.
So we had a tough match and he won on points. He beat me and he won the division, right? And then the next time I saw him, he got promoted and he went to Pans as a new black belt. And his first draw was Janji.
Yeah, brand new black belt against Janji.
And it's like, hey, welcome to black belt.
Yeah. I mean, but that's the way it is.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Like my losses were decision. I lost by decision, advantage, or maybe 2 points.
Yeah.
I think I got submitted in one of my matches.
Bro, I tell people all the time because, like, I had a coach for a while that's like, I don't teach points because your mission needs to be submission. And it's like, okay, that's great. That's a great thing to say. It sounds cool. But when you have a grown ass man that's a good athlete like you are, that has good jiu-jitsu like you do, there are fucking countless fights that are decided by an advantage.
Oh, for sure.
Or especially 2 points is huge at that level.
For sure. And that's the difference between the game that we play and then the capability that we're building for out there.
Yeah.
And you've got to understand how the two blend, but you've also got to be able to separate the two. When I sign up for a tournament, 100%, when I'm in the gym.
A tournament?
A tournament?
Okay.
That's my jersey coming out, bro. How do you say it?
Tournament?
Tournament. When I sign up for a competition, my training becomes strategy. How do I wear them out? How do I rope a dope them? How do I dump them on the sweep, but it's not there, so I'm not going to sweep them completely and maybe let them recover, let them get that advantage. And I'm thinking, I want to win. And if that means winning by the game, stalling, getting an advantage, stalling, and then looking at the clock, 40 seconds, getting the sweep.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to fucking do because I want a gold fucking medal. It's not a street fight. It's not a street fight.
Because if it was a street fight, it would be on the street.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If it was a street fight, I'd probably pick up a brick and hit you in the fucking head with it. That's my jiu-jitsu out on the street.
Well, bro, you watch Buchecha when he was on his tear. He just knew how to win. Mm-hmm. Like, you remember how many fights was Buchecha down and there's like 40 seconds left? And we're all like, my heart's beating out of my chest more than when I have to compete because it's like, that's my coach and that's Buchecha. And then he looks up at the clock and he squints because he's blind, and he's like,
and he's losing.
Oh, 40 seconds.
Like, what the fuck? Now I have to fight. Go.
And this fucking
the dial goes up.
And he just
crazy, bro.
Finds a way to win.
Yeah.
This year at Worlds, I was there watching, and bro, for the absolute division, nobody was on the gymnasium, bro. Nobody stays on the gymnasium to the end to watch the main.
Yeah,
division.
everyone's fucking tired. It's fucking late.
But also, like, the guys who are fighting don't have the charisma.
No, for sure. They don't.
Like after Roger, after Buchecha, right? That era. Right?
Yeah.
Nobody stays to watch. Those guys.
Bro.
I'm not saying those guys are not great. They are. They are to win that tournament.
Come on,
but they don't
of
have
course.
the charisma.
Yeah,
they don't have that. Like Greg was saying, bro. Remember, like, the emotion.
Marcus rallied.
Yes,
bro.
Yes.
Leandro too. Leandro was another one, man. Leandro.
Rodolfo. Remember the battles with Rodolfo?
Yeah, dude, Rodolfo. Like, the whole time I lived in California, which was like 4.5 years, you could count on the open weight final being Buchecha and Rodolfo.
Yeah.
Right? Yep. And it was like this ongoing rivalry. And bro, the pyramid was fucking deafening.
Yeah.
And like, you got all of the different teams and they're in battle with each other, like fucking chanting back and forth and who knows, just fucking screaming a bunch of shit in Portuguese. I was just excited. To be in the room with them all,
You knew it was shit. You know there's always shit, You know exactly what, but
what's crazy is like the teams will like, oh, now it's my time to talk shit.
Exactly,
and then Checkmate will be like, fucking rah, 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 rah. Yeah, and then the other team will respond and it's like, these guys are nuts, dude.
We don't have that anymore, bro.
Yeah, fuck, man.
It's sad, bro. sad. Like this year was like the people stay till like Jansen, the medium weight,
and Tannen was that was the final, right?
Weight final, bro. After the final, that was it. Everybody get up and left. You know, so it's crazy. Like few other fights to the end had like barely had somebody watch.
Spectators.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, Marcus was a once in a generation athlete.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yeah, he's good, but it's also the whole package.
Yeah.
Like everybody liked watching him fight.
He's got the charisma,
dude.
he's got the look, he's got the personality.
Yeah.
Leandro was the same way.
And didn't have to say one fucking bullshit, one like dirty talk, you know?
Yeah.
Or talk highly about himself ever.
Honestly,
you know
before I was ever even checkmate, Marcus was the one who was like, man, if I ever was going to be part of a team, I'd want to be part of that team.
Real, yeah.
Because of him, he was so real, and he did that. He had that kind of like baby face, pretty boy look, but he was like polite. He didn't talk shit, but like he was a fucking monster. I was like,
and
that's
like
the fucking team to be on.
It would never be easy for him. It was always like a challenge. It was always like a superation.
Yeah.
He coming short and winning, but at the very end, you know, that's and after so many years of that, right, bro? People was used to that. People were expecting that. And like you said, it's like how many years you knew would be him and Rodolfo. Somehow would be them.
Yeah.
You know, you have one other new guy or some legend there that could eventually do something, but you knew at the end of the day, you know, you were expecting, right? And seeing like Rodolfo getting there on a easy way. I'm not saying that was easy, but it was easy for him because he was that good.
Yeah.
Right? He would make it look easy.
0 points scored on him, all submissions. Shit like that.
Yeah. And Bochecha going that rocky road, like up and down, almost losing, getting hurt and suffering.
Dude, one of them one time was a referee's decision. And I'm just like, you know? And then go smash Rodolfo.
Yep.
Every time, bro. It's just nuts, dude. Man, if there's ever another athlete that brings that kind of fucking like crazy charisma.
I think it was the whole crew, the whole group, you know, like Rodolfo made Bochecha be who he is, you know,
they
that
push
way.
each other.
Yeah.
You know, and all that generation that was there, right? Nowadays you have these upcomers that they're coming. You know, let's see what happens next. You know, I hope next year people are gonna stay to the end and watch. You know, because it matters. You know, not just to make them feel good, but because it matters. You know, like because it's important, because they wanna watch, right? Which unfortunately this year was not exactly the vibe everybody felt at the very end.
Man, you know who does have that fucking buzz around him though is the Rotolo brothers.
Oh yeah.
People love those kids, man. And like they've earned that too.
Fuck yeah.
You know? But like same thing though. They're like I think the middleweights now.
Yeah.
They're getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
That's one thing that Jansen did amazing and that everybody stayed to watch him is because he beat one of the Rotolos, right?
Yeah.
And then next fight he beat Tainan.
Oh, he
beat. I
didn't see that.
Yeah,
He beat
they beat the
Tainan.
bomb.
Bro, yeah.
And everybody was expecting Tainan and
Of course.
and the Rotolo to make the final.
Yeah.
And Jansen goes there and
Upsets everyone and wins, bro.
Yeah. And like on that Tereré vibes, right?
Yeah.
Like the
Tereré.
the favela style, you know, that everybody loves and it's exciting, you know, it's really you want to see that way, you know, you want to see that guy like who's the underdog, like
come up
winning,
and get it.
and make it look even easy, you know, not easy, but you know, you see the guy is his day, you know, there's no way somebody gonna beat him that day, you know.
So fucking Marcus was talking about Tereré after practice one day, and he told the team, he's like, if you don't know Tereré, you don't know Jiu-Jitsu. And I was like,
oh fuck,
I'm gonna go YouTube this guy, right? But dude, I got kind of a crazy fucking story about him. So he had an issue on a plane
Oh, you told me this
a long time ago.
Yeah.
And because of the issue that he had, you know, especially like post 9/11, if anything happens on a plane, you're fucking, and not being an American citizen, he got put on the fucking like banned from entering America, right? And so Marcus knew that at the time I was working with the feds. He's like, hey, can you do anything about this? And I was like, yeah, I'm going to try and do something about this. So I looked up the case And then I found who the AUSA was. And in the federal terms, that just means the prosecutor. And I wrote him, I said, hey man, like this case was 10 years old and it wasn't a big deal and it got adjudicated. Like, can you guys fucking, if he comes, or no, it didn't get adjudicated. What happened is he got a court date and then he's just like, went back to Brazil.
Yeah, went back to Brazil.
Whatever.
It was a drunk Brazilian on a plane. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Cut him some fucking slack.
Yeah. Like, well, he never came and answered those charges. And that's what I said, bro, it wasn't a big deal. And we're literally reaching out to you to ask what the options are. He's like, well, let me get back to you because I don't remember the case. I'm going to have to look into it and shit. So he does. And then he's like, if he shows up, he has to turn himself in. And I said, okay, if he turns himself in, then what's going to happen? Well, then we'll adjudicate it and then he'll be deported. That's what happens. And I was like, yeah, that sounds like a great.
Yeah, so he's going to come from Brazil here to turn himself in to get deported back to Brazil.
Yeah, like what the fuck are we talking about,
like,
dude?
What kind of fucking clown?
Take a little vacation in the prison, federal prison.
Yeah, bro. And it's like, dude, and it looked like it was going to work for a minute. And so I told Bushesha, I said, bro, because Teddy wanted to compete in the world. So he's like, if Greg, Teddy said to Marcus, he says, if Greg can get this case dismissed, I'll put a fucking big patch of his face on the back of my gi for world. And I was like,
what are you looking at? I'm like, holy shit.
I think a cop just drove by because it was flashing for a second. Either that or I'm hammered off of half a glass of whiskey.
Fuck the police. fuck the police.
But dude, that alone, I was like, I have to get this now.
Yeah,
this is a jiu-jitsu legend.
With your face.
I want my face. And I was going to do a dumb, like a Steve-O his tattoo on his back, you know? Fuck, dude. You know what we talked about at dinner tonight? I was like, we should have been talking about this on the podcast. But you were saying you read or heard a study about how women on birth control.
Oh, yeah. So
let's talk about this because this goes right into a bunch of the other shit that we need to talk about.
Yeah, for sure. So this goes into the whole demise of our fucking current society right now. But this is an actual scientific study. Right? It's not my fucking opinion. This isn't fucking Greg Lapin's opinion. This is actual fucking scientific study.
Yeah, well, your opinions do kind of suck, so.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. So, when women are ovulating, they are seeking out and find men who exhibit the traits of high testosterone more attractive. And fucking Chris is like, fucking, that makes sense. Procreation, right? For our fucking society. Like fucking back in the days where we needed to fucking build a society. So when women are ovulating, they're seeking out and looking for men that exhibit the trends of high testosterone, i.e. fucking dudes like us, right? When women are not ovulating or when they become pregnant, right? They actually make a whole shift emotionally and they are seeking out companions or mates that are more emotionally nurturing, right? Because they've already become pregnant. So they're seeking out people that are more emotionally nurturing. The fact that now girls are going on birth control at like 12, 13 years old, right? The birth control is tricking their body so that they do not ovulate, essentially tricking their body that they're pregnant and they're not ovulating. They're automatically seeking out mates that are more emotionally nurturing, and they're not seeking out mates with high testosterone. Well, what do boys do?
So that's the nice way of saying they're seeking out pussies and faggots.
That's right. So what do boys do? Well, boys want attention from girls. All boys want attention from girls. All boys want some fucking pussy at some point in time. So they start modifying their behavior and their demeanor to fit what the girls want. Hence, this fucking beta fucking cuck society that we now fucking live in.
Yeah. Bro, isn't that nuts?
It's fucking crazy.
It's so weird.
It's literally nuts that something like that could literally be the fucking catalyst of the entire downfall,
demise of our society,
of humanity.
Fuck yeah,
because bro, if you don't have your young men, if your 18 to 25-year-old men aren't full of piss and vinegar and wanting to be fucking going hard and banging hot chicks and fucking dudes up, like once that is lost, you know what's next? You're getting fucking overtaken by a foreign army.
Look,
like you have to be a wild motherfucker when you're that age.
Look,
that's what a young man is.
Of course, bro. Fuck, of course,
well,
man.
If you think, so think about it like this, right? So, at our most basic level of existence, we're animals, right?
Of course.
And what is animalistic behavior at that point? Exactly what we're talking about, right?
Fuck yeah, absolutely.
Eating, fighting, and fucking, dude.
Right, yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. So. And I mean, look at our current society, and some people, probably not the ones that listen to your podcast, but some people are gonna fucking hate me for this. But I lived it. I worked as a fucking patrol cop in fucking New Orleans for several years. I saw it. You go down to any fucking ghetto, right? You go down to any ghetto. You go down to any poor, low income neighborhood that's primarily black or Hispanic in America. And what do the girls not get on at 12 years old?
Yeah.
They don't get on birth control. And what do you see? You see massive amounts of procreation in young teens from the most alpha males in that environment, in that neighborhood, in that society.
And a bunch of the young men are wild motherfuckers.
The men are wild motherfuckers, and they're impregnating multiple women within that society over and over again. And they're procreating. What do you see in middle and upper class white neighborhoods? You see all these young little Susies and Sallys and fucking whatever getting on birth control at fucking 12 years old. The second they get their fucking period, mommy and daddy bring them to their fucking gynecologist and put them on fucking birth control.
And we're going to change your hormones.
We're going to change your hormones at 12. And now they're seeking out fucking the little fucking faggot Dungeons and Dragons emo kid, you know,
send all angry emails,
and not the fucking yoked up fucking wrestler that fucking all they want to do is fucking
bang pussy,
right?
And fuck dudes up,
right? And fuck dudes up. All I want to do is fight and fuck,
bro. In Ramadi, our fucking team slogan was "Eat, fuck, kill."
There you go.
And I had a sticker above my door. I forget who sent that to me, but the whole team was like, "Yep, that's our motto."
And you know what? I mean, fast forward, if we're fucking 40, 45, 40, what?
Yeah.
Nothing's fucking changed.
Eat, fuck, kill.
Eat, fuck, kill. Like, that's literally, like, we had the talk the other day. This was something you fucking said to me, right? And I fucking bring it up all the time. And we were talking about this in the gym because my son, Jackson, he's at the age now where he's like,
Yeah. God, give me some of that. Yeah.
He's like fucking feeling it now, dude. His balls are dropping.
And you're like, welcome to the next 30 years of your life.
And guess what? And I was like, look, time's gonna come where girls are gonna be the primary thing on your fucking mind. And I guess what? It don't go away, dude.
Ever again.
It don't go away ever. I'm fucking 45, and guess what?
Like, bro, and it's awesome. Like, why the fuck would you want to live any other way, dude?
I mean, that's fucking human nature, bro.
Like, you should be a sex addict.
It's fucking human nature.
Yeah.
You know, it's human nature. And, you know, fucking, oh man, it's just, yeah.
Yeah, we talked about this at dinner too, like getting on TRT and making those like urges and desires feeling like they're back when you're 20. It's the fucking greatest thing in the world, dude.
But bro, that's like, look, I get shit from this sometimes. Oh, what are you saying? You're less evolved than other men? Yes. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying.
I'm not following. What do you mean when people say you're less evolved?
No, because like some of the things, some of my ideals and my beliefs and the way I talk and like, you know, our ideals.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, you're less evolved than other men. You're like,
yeah, yes. I'm a knuckle dragger.
Yeah, I am less evolved, and I'm okay with that. What we hear double alpha?
Yeah.
We're not fucking alphas. We're fucking double alphas. Yeah. All right, because I walked into a bar the other night. I needed to get out. I went, sat down, and had a drink. I sat down at the bar, and there was an LSU baseball game going on. Louisiana, LSU, everyone's fucking raging. The bar was packed. And I sat down next to this couple, probably in their mid-50s, And the wife said to me, hey, there's this group of guys. Every time LSU wins, they're fucking buying and making everyone do shots. I was like, that's cool. They can buy shots, but there's not a man in here that can make me do a shot. I'm not doing a shot. And like, they're making everyone. I was like, there's not a man in this restaurant.
You're not listening.
You're like,
that can make me do a shot.
Are you challenging me?
Yeah.
And the dudes that were doing it like heard me and looked over and they're like, oh yeah? I was like, yes. There's not a fucking man in this bar that can make me do a shot. And I'm like,
I feel like being confrontational, and this is what I'm choosing to be confrontational.
Yeah, exactly.
Try and make me take a shot, bitch.
And I looked at him. And I was like very, very calm. I was like, yes, I am very serious. There's not a man, and I flicked my ear a little bit in this bar that can make me do a shot. And he's like, okay, fucking roger that, dude. I was like, cheers, brother. So like, like that fucking shit doesn't exist anymore, though.
I know. Fuck no.
I gotta do. Oh my god, he said I gotta do a shot. I gotta fucking do a shot. Yeah, fuck you. I'll take this shot and I'll fucking shove it up your ass,
bro. I mean, again, we talked about this earlier, and now we're smoking a joint.
Bro, you said you want to go hard tonight. I'm fucking angry. I'm mad. I'm angry and mad as fuck. Dude, so we can go fucking hard, bro.
You're saying like men are weaker, or society's kind of on this downward spiral because like men can be fucking peer pressured or bullied to drink, right? Bro, that's the least of our concerns right now. I want a man.
I want to breastfeed my child.
A fucking man with a dick just won Miss Universe.
Bro,
it was ugly as fuck, bro.
Yeah, at least be
it was an ugly man.
At least
and number
be a man.
two was beautiful. The woman was beautiful.
At least be a man that, like, when you look at him, you can't tell.
Like, oh, that chick's hot.
Yeah,
it's a dude. Fuck. I'm gay.
I'm gay. like all your buddies in Thailand. Like, dude, I didn't know. I don't care. You fucked a dude, bro. I didn't know.
Fucking faggot.
Yeah, but bro, like he was like this fucking dude that was like big old fucking like chipmunk teeth and
fucking
shit.
Mr. Ed.
Yeah. It's like, bro, I was looking at that and I was just thinking, how is this
reality
where a fucking dude puts on a bikini and says, today I'm going to compete in Miss Universe, and we fucking call him the winner, bro. Like it's time. Like we want to talk about this political party and we need to change this policy. You know what we need a fucking meteor to hit the earth and kill everybody.
Bro,
dude.
I was watching fucking one of the Marvel movies with my kids. I was watching one of the Marvel, and it's when fucking Thanos gets all the stones in his glove, and he eliminates the population by 50%. Boom. 50% gone. And everyone's like, oh my God, Thanos is such a bad guy. I'm like,
you're like, that's it?
I like that.
That's it?
I'm cool with that. Let's do that. Let's do that now.
So what would be your benchmark if you can't do what? You get vaporized. Like what? Hey, listen, you could say one pull-up. One legit dead hang pull-up. Do it or fucking poof. Because here's the thing, everybody in my life is still here.
Yeah.
Damn near everybody in my life still here.
Bro, I'll show you a picture of my fucking 8-year-old daughter.
That's what I'm saying.
While we're all training in the gym the other night, she's fucking climbing up the door frame because she can't reach the pull-up bar.
Yeah.
She's climbing up the door frame and grabbing the pull-up bar.
Bro, my 8-year-old was doing pull-ups in here last night because people were in the ice bath. Yeah. The pull-up bar is right in front of it, so that's her way. She kind of show off.
Yeah, right. For sure.
You know? But it's like, think if you did that tomorrow, and then I'm like, these guys are like fucking the WEF. They want depopulation. It's like,
I do want depopulation. We need depopulation at this point.
If you said tomorrow morning, anybody that can't do one dead hang pull up isn't waking up, what would society look like?
It'd be awesome. It'd be awesome.
What would it look like? But like literally, almost all the politicians are probably gone.
Yes,
probably almost all of them.
Yeah,
and the only people left, dude, an adult American, especially a woman. Like if you can do one dead hang pull up, you care about yourself.
Yeah.
A lot more than most people.
That's right. Absolutely.
You know?
Yeah. And that's my thing. I'm not saying you have to be a fucking stud.
No, dude, one, you get kicked out of Ranger Regiment with your one pull up.
But
you know
the other thing too is like for me, and we talked about this in the car a little bit, like broadsword.
Yeah.
Like, I see some really dumb shit from some people that can definitely do pull-ups.
Bro, I'm not saying
fucking dumb. And it's like, you know what? You don't deserve to share the same fucking oxygen that I do. Fucking broadsword off with your head. Fucking drop the body where it lies. Wipe the blood off on your own and just fucking sheathe that shit and go on.
And keep the head. Put it on a pike.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
At the end of our driveway.
Fuck yeah. You know, it's like, God, I wish we could fucking bring those days back.
Bro, that's natural order. Like, the world has never been more out of alignment with natural order. Like, go watch animals on the fucking African savannah and observe natural order. If something is sick or weak, it's dead instantly.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, most of the babies get fucking eaten in the first fucking couple months. Like, as soon as the male lion isn't 100% savage, as soon as he drops to 99% savage, another male kills him and takes his throne. Like, natural order prevails everywhere on Earth except
human race
with humans.
And it did. And not even still, it does in certain places on this earth.
Yeah.
Certain places on this earth, it still does.
Like, bro, if I can fuck you up, I should be able to take your shit and fuck your woman.
Bro, go to fucking Somalia.
That's been natural order since the beginning of time.
Go to Somalia right now.
And bro, for the first time, probably ever, or not ever. I mean, I'm sure this was a slow process, and it probably started through like medieval Europe with like royalty and kings and like all these little faggots are like, I have generational wealth and I can tell you what to do. Like, humans have created a fucking environment,
caste system,
where weak men get to tell motherfuckers what to do, and we all agree to it and allow it to happen. What the fuck are we doing, dude?
Dude.
Like, we allow it. These fucking cocksuckers, and I'm going to write a new law, and I've decided now that you can no longer carry your Glock on you in public. Fuck you. Right? Or like, you can no longer have a rifle that's barrel is shorter than 16 inches. Some little faggot just makes a rule up, and they come after you if you say no. Bro, fuck you, dude.
We're standing in the TSA line today.
Yeah, right? The worst little faggots.
And the sign on the thing says, if you threaten, what's it say? If you threaten or endanger a TSA agent, you are subject to a fine up to $13,910.
Yeah, of course. Like,
the most random.
And he was like,
how do you come up with this number? Who picks this arbitrary?
Bro,
you know, the $10 that's really the kick in the nuts. You're like, you pay the fine and you're like, fuck, I need $10. God, it's my last fucking $10, motherfucker.
If you fuck around,
that's
you
my
owe
lunch.
If you fuck around, you owe us $1,000. How hard is that?
Yeah.
You get stupid, we're taking $1,000 from you. Nope. And that's because it has to meet some fucking like some matrix, some threshold, some fucking committee had to fucking have a meeting and then it'd be voted on and there was 50 different submittals. It's just everything's a bunch of bullshit, dude.
Well, then
that's what it is.
And also the TSA are like the least fucking professional organization ever.
Don't get me, don't get me started, dude. Bro.
So look. So
Joao has his dick rubbed every time he flies.
I had my dick rubbed on the way here.
On this trip,
on the way here, I had my dick rubbed.
What was his name?
Fucking Jamal or some shit. I don't know.
At least he rubbed your dick with the back of his hands.
Yeah.
What the fuck are we talking about?
Just to make it really uncomfortable for him. Listen, I focus real hard to get hard.
But listen to this shit, dude. Since the beginning of time, we have the ability to consume our environment through feeling. Our fingertips have people can read fucking Braille.
Yeah.
An immense amount of sensitivity. Yeah. This fucking person, I'm getting high and drunk.
May have a bomb. They may have a bomb.
This fucking person, we've decided is such a potential threat.
Yeah.
He could be a terrorist. He might be the guy blowing the plane up. Yeah. That I need to rub his dick down. Well, however, I'm going to use the back of my hand that I can't feel shit with. Well, because it's it's too intrusive.
Right.
Bro,
You're still rubbing my dick,
You're
bro.
touching my dick because you think I'm going to blow an airplane
That's
up.
right.
And you don't want to be intrusive.
That's what he goes.
Fucking idiocracy, bro.
Yeah, it's idiocracy. And that's the thing. He's like, you're flagging in your groin area. I said, of course I am. I know. I'm always. It's always every time I go through the fucking scanner, I'm flagging in my fucking groin area. I'm gonna have to rub you down on the front of your groin with the backs of my hands. I said, bro, do what you got. Do you want to go to a private place? I was like, no, I want
Only
everyone
if
to
you'll
watch.
jerk me off.
I said, I want everyone to watch.
And then tell me that you're a transgender so I don't feel gay.
But yeah, what I should be doing every time that happens, because every time I go through a scanner, it happens. What I should be doing is close my eyes, but go, oh yeah, no, a little left, a little faster. Oh yeah.
Bro, I'm not going to tell the story again because it takes 10 minutes. But I almost fucking like dealing with TSA anymore. I randomly, hey sir, you got randomly selected. Why the fuck am I getting randomly selected with TSA pre? Hey, you remember when I drove 2 cities over and met with your fat little nerd? I'm doing the criminal investigation on Greg Anderson. Like, and it took an hour and I had to pay you $85.
Yeah.
And I still get randomly selected every time.
Yeah.
Fuck you, dude.
Bro, that's
like that makes me almost as angry as fucking chest feeding,
dude. Chest feeding, dude. TSA is half the reason I travel with Lily.
Yeah, but just to fucking be able to bypass their bullshit,
bro. Because like I travel with Lily. I don't go through the body
Belgian
scanner.
Lily is a Belgian Malinois.
I go through the metal detector, right? I go through the metal detector. They have to pat Lily down because she's got her collars and her harness and her jacket on and stuff.
Oh, I wonder if this guy sewed a IED inside of his Belgian Malinois.
And then they swipe my hands for explosives, which I work with explosives like every few days.
Well, bro, like they were fucking.
I go through it easy.
They were fucking. Last time I flew down to your place, wiping my gun case down with those things.
Yeah, you're like, it's there's fucking black powder all in this.
I said, what are you looking for? I'm just curious. I'm not trying to be a dick, but like, are you swiping for gunpowder? Because I've been shooting all weekend.
Yeah.
And you know what the fucking guy said to me? He goes, this thing can find whatever I want it to find. And if I program it to find sugar, it finds sugar.
Oh, really?
And it's like, bro.
Can it find semen, bro? Because a whole bunch of semen all over that case.
I just dripped off all over my fucking gun, dude. Bro, but like, I'm just a human being trying to have a conversation with you.
Right. But he's got to put on the face. And
my device could find sugar. Like, what? Off with your head, bro.
Fucking broadsword. There you go. Thank you.
Like,
what's the criteria you asked?
Yeah,
there's the criteria. Broadsword.
I just fucking asked you a question, and you gave me some fucking Jason Bourne. What I do is badass answer.
Yeah.
I'm not impressed, bro. Shut the fuck up, man.
So today, and I told you this today, we fly in. We checked 3 bags. Right? We checked 3 bags. All 3 bags had guns in them.
Yep.
Right? His bag had at least 1 gun in it. My bag had 3 guns and ammunition. Check bags.
Luggage. Yep.
3 guns and ammunition. And then we checked a hard case that just had guns. No ammunition in it, just guns. Both of our bags came out in the regular fucking luggage fucking carriage. And then the one case with the guns and no ammo had to go to some special secure location where we had to go show our ID and shit. I'm like, there's fucking guns and bullets right here.
And all 3 of these things were the same size and pretty much the same weight.
Same size, same weight. So it wasn't an oversized luggage issue.
Right.
Yeah. It's fucking ridiculous. There's no rhyme or reason. That's the problem. There's no fucking rhyme.
Bro, when you fly out of here, you've already done it.
I've already done it. I'm dreading it.
Yeah, Seattle makes you got to take your weapon to checkpoint 2 to get
a whole separate thing. We had to do that when we came down for the Army
to get screened.
Yeah.
Like what the
For
fuck?
what? What are you gonna look at?
Then the dude, last time we were here, the dude made me open my rifle case.
Oh, bro, all the time. Yeah, all the time.
You know what? I'm not flying back with the Pelican, though. I'm leaving the Pelican here for next month.
Oh, boom. There you go.
But they're still going to fuck with me on my guns. My guns.
Yeah. Fucking nuts, dude.
It's fucking crazy, bro.
I wasn't over chest feeding.
No, we're only getting into chest feeding.
I'm not letting this episode get by.
No, we're only
without ranting.
We're only getting into chest feeding. Chest feeding.
Bro, so like, and here's the thing, dude. I was listening to Andy Frisella this morning, and then I saw things on Instagram. I haven't went to the CDC website and actually read it. I want to find it. You're like, oh, give me 1 minute.
I'm gonna be your fucking Jamie? Mark.
Because bro,
what's Andy's guy? Mark. Matt. Fucking something like that.
They're saying that men, if you want to breastfeed, you can take hormones to make some shit lactate out of your nipples.
Shut the fuck
to feed your babies, bro.
Some shit, not fucking milk.
Bro.
It's not fucking lactation. Hey,
bro, if you don't agree that the fucking man goo coming out of a fucking nipple isn't milk, you're a homophobe, dude.
Hey, listen, this is I don't have a problem if you're gay or not. I really don't care. I don't care. Like, we can even hang out. We can I've got family members and friends that are gay. I don't care. But gay dudes, if you're adopting a child and then you want to try to chest feed it,
you want that baby licking on your nipples.
You don't lactate. You're a man because you don't lactate. Because you're not feeding the fucking child.
Because you're a twisted pedophile fuck, dude.
It's fucking twisted,
like,
bro.
You want a baby licking around your nipple, and you're a dude. And
CDC gives guidance for trans people chest feeding kids accused of failing to consider possible health risks.
Oh, we don't eat fucking toxic tit goo. We eat milk. Shocking that there might be a health risk, dude.
Right.
I fucking hate giant fucking meteor, bro. There's no saving this.
Thanos and his fucking gems, bro.
There's no saving this. We got fucking men that want to try and make their nipples squeeze shit out to feed babies, dude. And this is how we talked about in the car how stupid these motherfuckers are, dude. fucking breastfeeding is a chore.
In sections of the major health institute's guidance on breastfeeding, it contained information for those who have had much of their breasts removed in gender reassignment surgeries or for biological men taking hormones to grow breasts on how to feed their newborn children.
Fuck, dude. Like
either or.
Like if you cut your tits off because you're now a dude
and you want to grow them back,
you probably shouldn't be having babies. You know? Fuck, man. It's just so. What's the other criteria that would be the best criteria? I threw out one pull up. What's another criteria?
Bro, I mean,
if you can't do this by tomorrow morning, but it's vaporized.
I don't know. For me, it's like super arbitrary.
Explain.
Because like if you can't think.
What's a woman? Explain what's a woman.
If you can't think. Broadsword off with your fucking head. Don't share my oxygen.
What do you mean by think? Like think critically?
Like that fucking idiot in the parking lot today that was fucking like in and out was like, I'm going to wait in the line for the fucking coffee and block everything.
Yeah, dude.
Like, get out. Hey, sir, what are you waiting here for? Oh, I'm just waiting for a coffee. Okay. Off of your fucking head. And then I'll fucking drag his dead body out. I'll move his car. I'll park it to the side, and we go about our day.
And then me and Sean Baker will barbecue him up and eat him.
Fucking tomahawk steaks,
because he's gonna do an episode. We're gonna talk about eating human beings.
I want a fucking femur bone.
Fuck, dude. Like, there's literally, again, dude. There's no policy. Or, you know what? We need different people representing the American people's opinion on medical, like all that shit. It's all fucked, dude. Men are trying to fucking feed babies with their tits.
In the CDC websites,
it's over, bro.
In the CDC website section on health equity considerations found under its infant and young child feeding toolkit. The center declared that transgender and non-binary gendered individuals may give birth and breastfeed or feed at the chest. This is from the fucking CD fucking C, dude. Men can give birth now?
Bro,
Show me.
Hey,
It's
hey,
called a fucking shit
hey,
and it's in the toilet.
bro,
That's the only fucking birth.
no
men are
one will
getting.
fucking
The
say
fucking
that.
term.
Very few people say this. Our government has gone amok, dude. And they need to be fucking replaced.
Our government's fucking spinning all into it because it knows it gives them ultimate fucking control.
Of course.
And going back to what Chris said earlier, this is the why the fucking aliens want nothing to do with us.
Fuck, dude.
Because we're a bunch of fucking idiots. We're fucked.
The government is telling you to cut your dick off and feed babies.
With your fucking pectoral muscles. That should be used for doing fucking push-ups and fucking killing people.
Bro, it goes back to what almost every episode goes back to, but it's the intentional destruction of America.
Absolutely.
That's
Piece,
it, dude.
Piece by fucking piece.
That's it. Like anybody that's fucking badass, anybody that like stands up, anybody that has fucking like resilience, they try and make them look like idiots.
Or they're
they try and
muted. They're
or
just
they
muted.
discredit
They're
them.
muted.
You know, as soon as Joe Rogan started looking at some of this COVID stuff and saying, this doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
But Joe Rogan said nigger 25 years ago.
Yeah. Oh my
and that
God.
is because he's a racist.
Yeah.
And it's like, what? What? Like that's the fucking world we live in,
Bro,
dude.
they're either discredited or they're muted now.
Yep. And it's all being done to us by nerds.
Yeah.
Nerds.
Yeah.
Like fucking Zuckerberg.
Yeah,
Oh, I train jujitsu now.
So what's your take on Zuckerberg training jiu-jitsu?
Bro, I think.
Fuck Zuckerberg.
I mean,
So this is where I'm going. So my whole thing is like with everything that he's doing, like I know Israel's training him and a couple other guys are like with everything that he's fucking doing and has done with our government, like if he asked me to train him, hey dude,
You're not even welcome to my facility.
Fuck off. Fuck you. I'll pay you $1 million. Fuck you.
Yeah, because I have
Fuck you.
integrity.
Yeah.
Bro, he said on Rogan that he worked with the FBI to fucking cancel people.
No, of course. I mean, it's all known. It's like known information.
You're literally hiding the truth
Yeah.
from America
Yeah.
willingly.
But now you want to be a cool guy. You want to train jiu-jitsu and be cool. Fuck you.
Like, bro,
you.
when you're needed most, like, you need to rise to the occasion. There are moments in your life where something is presented in front of you that is impactful.
And you
it's
can do the right
meaningful,
thing or the wrong thing.
and you got to choose what to fucking do.
That's right.
And when the FBI went to fucking Facebook and said, listen, you have so much influential power over the American people. There's some things that we need to talk to you about. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, fuck off.
In fact, make a big post about it. Be like, dude, the FBI just proposed that they control what people say on Facebook and put it out there to the universe. And there'd be so much pushback. There'd be so many people that are fucking irate that the government would probably be like, oh, we got to do something different.
Yes.
We got to approach this differently next time. But no, everybody just bends a knee and does what they are fucking told. And now fucking like,
Well, because Zuckerberg is also a fucking beta cuck.
yeah.
And, you know, like, he's a fucking beta cuck, but he's got enough money to hire whoever the fuck he wants to train him to do whatever the fuck he wants.
Did you see what Israel posted? He said we both have South Africans to beat the shit out of or something.
Oh, about him and Elon Musk?
Yeah, because you know who Israel Adesanya is fighting next is that Duplessis guy.
Yeah.
Have you watched that dude fight?
No.
Have you? No. Dude, it looks so awkward. You know, people have like a rhythm to like how they bounce back and forth.
Yeah. Except for Clay Guida.
Yeah, it's
Clay Guida never had
it's
a
worse, but it's worse than that because Clay Guida looks very like everything's just like sporadic, like he's high on fucking cocaine or something.
Dude, fucking wild.
This Duplessis guy, it doesn't have a rhythm to it. His movement doesn't have a rhythm.
That may be hard to fucking...
No, it looks awkward.
Yeah.
But he fucking beats people.
Yeah.
And he just TKO'd Robert Whitaker.
Yeah.
That's fucking gnarly, dude.
Yeah.
You know? And so, but he's South African.
All right, yeah.
So like,
what's this deal with fucking Zuckerberg and Elon?
I mean, they said that they'll fight each other. That's what they said, bro.
Hilarious,
like, do you think they'll fight each other? What are we talking about?
No, bro. There's this wave now, like famous people are fighting. Right? they're not even good, but they're fighting. Right? They're fighting
it's usually
boxing.
in the tabloids.
And it looks like they.
Will it be jiu-jitsu or will it be MMA?
I don't know. I'm not.
Dude, and like I don't have Twitter
Me neither.
because I don't need.
Another
Fuck, bro. Social media, Instagram alone takes too much of my time.
Yeah, fuck that.
But fucking, I guess I heard that Elon Musk says and we can do a dick measuring contest too.
Yeah, I heard that as well. I heard that as well.
Yeah, but bro, like, fuck, dude. Elon's like 55 years old, billionaire. But here's the crazy thing. You know what? Maybe he never got in a fight. Right?
No, bro, he's South African.
Yeah, he's also building fucking rocket ships that went to Mars when he was 10 or some shit, probably. You know, like, he ain't getting drunk, banging hot pussy. Although he does have like 10 kids. So you know that?
Bro, here's the thing, though.
he is.
Zuckerberg's a fucking nerd.
Yeah.
Elon's not. Elon's not a nerd, man. Elon's kind of a fucking cool motherfucker.
I don't know. We'll see. I mean, but if Zuckerberg's training and Elon's not,
I saw a picture with Elon with fucking
Danaher squads, right?
Danaher and like a bunch of other people. So I mean, who knows if he's actually trained or not? He could fucking take a
Pop in
picture.
for a
Or whatever.
picture.
Yeah.
you know, a lot of people think this is just
GPT,
fucking like bread and circus. Like, okay, look over here.
there, woo.
Look over here.
Yeah.
Well, our fucking administration sells us to China.
Yeah, for sure.
You know?
Dude, on this note, dude, someone sent me a fucking video of God, who's the fucking British dude played Venom?
No, Sam Hardy, or no. Oh, what? I don't know.
Fucking
Who are we talking about? I don't know who the fuck he is.
He's a fucking action star. He's
Okay.
a British guy.
Mr. Hardy.
But he does actually fucking is it not
Tom?
It's Tom Hardy. Tom Hardy. Yeah, Tom
Okay, I've
Hardy.
seen all the memes that Tom Hardy trains. Tom Hardy's this. Tom Hardy's that.
So this
He's
guy
is
did
he a blue belt?
Yeah, so this guy did a voiceover at a competition where Tom Hardy was training, and it was the voice of the dude he was fighting, and he's like, "Oh, Tom Hardy, yeah, you know," he's like, "Tom, you know, I kind of do this. This is my thing. I'm kind of good at this." He's like, "Oh, fuck, Tom, you're gonna fucking take me down, Tom. God, Tom, no, Tom, look, my wife's in the stands, my family's here, my kids are here. Like, you're fucking famous. Let me fucking win, all right? Just let me fucking win. Tom. Oh no, you're gonna pass
And
my.
it's in
don't
his
fucking,
voice?
No, he's like doing the voice. He's doing the voice of the guy that Tom's
Yeah,
fighting,
okay.
right? He's like, "No, don't fucking pass me. You're gonna fucking pass my guard, Tom. Don't fucking pass my guard. Oh, you fucking pass my guard. God damn it, Tom. Oh, you're fucking north-south. Oh, your balls and cock are in my face. Your fucking $1 million balls are in my face. My fucking wife's watching right now, watching you fucking put your balls in my face. She's probably fucking thinking, what does he smell like right now? She's gonna fucking go home tonight and fucking probably fucking masturbate while thinking about you. Tom, just let me win. Let me win. I'm gonna recover. Let me fucking win, Tom. Don't fucking harm my hand." He's like, "I got a fucking mortgage, Tom. You're fucking famous. You're fucking rich. I got a fucking mortgage and kids to feed." Bro, it's fucking hilarious. I gotta fucking find it.
Fuck, dude. Yeah, it's kind of weird how like
I gotta race like a piss horse. I'll be right back.
when celebrities do jiu-jitsu, it's like this big deal. That's kind of gross of our community. Like,
It's cheap as fuck.
Who
but
cares?
At the end of the day, like more people see
so good. Do you think like good exposure?
it for the caliber of those dudes. Yeah.
What's the who was that singer girl that got like a purple belt?
Demi Lovato.
Yeah,
Demi Lovato.
she's a singer, right?
Yeah.
Just shows what I know.
Bro, it's like eventually somebody, you know, gonna say is like, bro, I saw Elon Musk doing jiu-jitsu and you save that soul. You know what I mean? You save that person. You know?
Yeah,
Eventually, like if you help one person,
it's worth it.
Yeah, it's worth it, you know. At the end of this, and on the world we live, you know, bro, it's like it's better to have them doing jiu-jitsu than not doing. You know what I mean? Promoting jiu-jitsu than maybe something else.
Yeah,
You know?
fuck, man.
That's
a very Brazilian way to look at it.
Yeah, of course.
No,
But
bro, it's you know, like, and now you're having like boxing fights. You're like famous people. They suck. Right? So I think it's
Or like Jake
just
Paul.
surfing this wave.
Who doesn't suck? Kid looks tough, man.
Bro, he
You know what I'm saying?
He trains.
But like he's been fighting a lot of like older, like retired fighters.
Right.
And dude, you know what? If he's padding his fucking resume, then so be it. But he's still knocking out Tyrone Woodley. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like there's something that you gotta be, that has to be said for that. I ain't gonna go knock out Tyrone Woodley. You know, like the fuck are we talking about? But he's fighting Nate Diaz next. And everybody always says like, oh, the Diaz brothers got phenomenal boxing.
But
it feels like MMA boxing.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's different.
You know?
Right.
I think Jake Paul wins again. You know?
I like this.
Do you think I like him too? You think he's gonna win though?
Bro, don't know.
I mean, he's the fucking Terminator. He's both those guys are just unstoppable.
Yeah.
So you're like, okay, I can't put him away. So it's probably, you probably know you're going to decision. You know?
I don't know how to work these fights, bro. How many rounds? I
think they're 10. Are they 10 3-minute rounds?
Yeah, boxing.
Yeah.
Yeah, 10 3-minute rounds, I believe.
No, but that is like tiers, you know, like the best guys like
fight more.
They fight the 10 rounds, but
okay,
there's like more guys with less with a cartel, like not so expressive. They fight like 3-6 rounds kind of thing. 6 rounds.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 3-minute rounds. Yeah.
What is Nate Diaz probably wants more rounds.
Bro, they're a different breed, bro.
You think he's gonna beat Jake Paul?
I don't know, man. Straight boxing match?
Straight boxing.
To be honest, I never watched Jake Paul fighting, so
yeah, me neither.
I just watched Nick Diaz.
I don't know. He's fucking tough, man. And you know what's kind of cool? It's like, I know like everybody hates that guy because he just seems kind of like annoying or whatever.
Yeah.
But think, him and his brother were already rich.
Yeah, think about what he did
before they went into fighting other men.
Yeah.
And has decided, you know what? Like, I already had it fucking made, and I still want to go fight other men. Yeah. Something to be respected about that, dude.
It's funny, though, talking about boxing and, you know, like Nate Diaz and Jake Paul. I've been, my women's only class curriculum, I've been focusing on self-defense jiu-jitsu. And we cover some striking and some punch block stuff. And one of my girls was like, I want to really learn how to punch. I want to learn how to throw a punch and like learn how to box. I was like, why? Like, what's the reasoning? Like, tell me what the reasoning is. And she said, well, just for self-defense. I said, boxing is not self-defense. Boxing is a sport. Boxing is a sport. Do I think it's important that you know how to throw a punch correctly? Do I think it's important that you understand footwork and head movement and know how to slip and block? Yes, I do. But boxing is a sport. Because in order for us to box, you and I have to stand willingly at the same range to hit each other and box each other. So if I move away out of that range to draw a pistol and shoot you, you can't hit me for one, and we're not boxing anymore. If I shoot in and clench, then we're not boxing anymore either. So boxing is a gentleman's agreement to stand at this range and punch each other. It's our agreement.
And I wonder, like, historically, did that come from, like, that's just what, like, hey, like, that's what, hey, we're going to go out back and settle this. Settle this like men.
Put them up, and we're going to punch each other until one of us concedes.
And we're just going to make these arbitrary fighting rules.
That's right.
And then we do that.
Look, 5th grade fights, 4th and 5th grade fights when I was a kid coming up, 4th, 5th, 6th grade. Like, we basically punched each other until one of us gave up. Mm-hmm. Well, and then we were buddies, you know? And it's like, boxing is a sport. Do I think it's important to know how to strike? Yes, I do. I'm not saying it's not important to know how to strike. But if we're going to actually box, me and Joao have to stand and basically remain at the distance to where we can hit each other.
Yeah.
The second he shoots in and clenches me, he's taking my vote to box him away.
Yeah.
That comes with the referee, bro. Without referee, boxing doesn't happen.
That's right.
It doesn't last like 10 seconds.
That's right.
Bro, they literally have to peel them apart.
That's right. They clench and peel apart.
The entire fight.
That's right. Exactly. So it's like,
it's a very boring part of boxing. I've always hated that.
So
like,
it's like,
if you're not supposed to grab each other, Let's just stop fucking grabbing each other.
That's right.
How,
So for
how
me,
about
like-
you penalize leaning on someone if you don't want them leaning on someone?
And look, I'm saying this for anyone's like, oh, fucking Lapin, fucking boxing, blah, blah, blah. My first
Yeah, I don't want to fight prime Mike Tyson. I get it.
No, but my first martial art, quote unquote martial art, was boxing. That's what I learned to really fight, was boxing. Now I was fucking 9 years old. And I boxed till I was about 12, 13. You know, and I love striking. And then I kind of shelved it. I don't do it anymore. I've got enough striking skill to where I can use it in the real world.
I think I agree with you. And I tell a lot of my like young savage blue belts, I think every man that is on the path to savagery has to understand the fundamentals of striking.
Yes.
You have to.
And understand getting hit.
And that's,
that's the
bro,
key, right?
and here's the weird thing about getting hit. It's kind of like getting blown up overseas. If you're getting blown up all the time, IEDs don't bother you.
That's right.
But if you went on a 6-month deployment and it was fucking crickets for 5 months
And then boom.
it fucking rattles your soul.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's the same thing in boxing, dude.
That's right.
You get fucking punched and you're not used to it.
It's deadly.
It fucks with you in a way that most people don't understand. And then you get conditioned to it, and then you get to the point where you can get punched in the head as hard as someone wants, and as long as it doesn't knock you out, you're good.
Bro,
But that goes away though.
Oh, it does go away. It's everything's perishable.
Yeah,
right?
so like if I were to put on gloves right now and do a round, I'd really be fucking flinchy and punch shy and all that shit again, you know?
So talking about like vulnerabilities, you know, this is something that, you know, we did with Mike Glover.
Yeah.
Is I haven't struck in maybe 10 years. Maybe 10 years I haven't really been striking. So I'm striking again now once a week with Eric Alfonso. And we're only hitting focus mitts right now. I can't hit a heavy bag. It fucks my joints up too much. I don't want to get hit in the head. I've had fucking 6 concussions. I don't want to get hit in the head. I don't want to spar.
Yeah.
But we're hitting focus mitts again. And we're moving and footwork and slipping. And he's throwing strikes with the focus mitts and making me slip and move. And it feels fucking good. It feels fucking good. It's just another level of fucking like fucking raw, fucking broadsword, fucking. I'm gonna knock your fucking head off.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna knock your fucking head off. And you know what? The other thing that's cool about it is right now, after not having done it for 10 years,
Yeah.
I suck.
You suck.
Oh, I suck, bro. Here's the thing. I still have heavy hands. I can still fucking punch pretty hard. I still have all my combos, but my footwork, my movement, my range, how I'm moving, I feel like I'm in concrete, bro. I'm like, I honestly, like, I watched a video. I took a video of me doing it the other day.
So
like,
you're boxing like a prime Matt Hughes?
Bro, yeah, exactly. I'm boxing like a rock'em sock'em robot. Yeah. I'm not fucking really rotating and getting my range, but it's good to watch that in video and be like, oh man, that's ugly.
Hey, bro, you want
fixing it?
You want to have the stupidest experiment ever? Post it.
I did.
Oh, you did?
Oh, I posted it.
How many people are like, bro, listen, rotate on your
Yeah.
blah, blah,
dude.
blah, blah, blah. It's
Dude.
like, shut the fuck up,
I
dude.
posted it and I said, all skills are perishable. This is what I look like after not having doing any striking for 10 years. And I put the poop emoji. I said, I look like shit. I said, I felt like I was in concrete. And I called myself out on it because you know what? Like,
So hopefully that prevented all the fucking,
but like there's one or two dudes.
Here's how you fix that.
Yeah, there's one or two dudes
Everyone
like,
that thinks
keep
they're
your hands
Freddie-
up. There's one dude, keep your hands up. And like, and you know what? I was dropping my hands, but I was dropping my hands when I was fucking 5.5 feet away from Eric. You can't punch me that far away. You know, like I can put my hands down when you can't fucking hit me.
well, and there's a lot, and bro, like Robert Whitaker's one of them. There's a lot of dudes that will hang their hands.
That's right.
And like, you know, when I started training back in like 03, 04, the hands up was everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's a lot of dudes that hang their hands now.
For sure.
And just
Absolutely.
pop that jab.
That's right.
And then
down low.
And then it comes from a weird angle.
That's right. And it does.
You know?
And like the other thing is too, like for me, And I'm not the most badass motherfucker out there. I know what I am. Like, look, I know what I am.
Save that.
Like, yeah. Look, I know what I am and what I'm not. Right. But I ain't afraid. Like
You ain't a chest feeder.
I'm not a chest feeder. But like you and I have talked about this. Like, I know what I am, what I'm not. But if my principles get called on, I'll fight anyone to the fucking death. I don't give a fuck who you are. So like, guys, I want to make.
We talked about it today. Brock Lesnar ain't coming to my house and fucking my women.
No,
dude.
fuck no. I will fight you to the death. If you want to fuck my woman, you're gonna have to do it over my fucking dead body.
Yeah,
like literally my dead body.
And you'll probably do that.
And you know what? You know what? No, you won't, because you'll be missing a fucking eyeball. Your fucking ear will be ripped off. And I'll fucking sink my teeth into your fucking forearm. Like, you know, like I'm going to fuck you up some way or another. You may kill me.
Your forearm.
Yeah.
Make it the jugular, dude.
Anything, bro.
It's the podcast.
I'll bite whatever, dude. I'll bite your fucking cock off.
Have you seen the video?
Especially if you came to fuck my woman. Fucking Oscar Mayer wiener, that fucking thing's coming off, bro.
Have you seen the video of the army kids in the barracks and they're grappling?
No.
And then one dude just like reaches down and gets a handful of balls and starts twisting his fucking junk.
Bro.
And he's like, let go of my dick. And he's like, he wouldn't stop twisting his dick. And it's like, dude, if I'm doing barracks jujitsu with you and you fucking start twisting my dick,
I'm gouging your eye out.
I'm literally trying to kill you.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. 100%.
Like,
look, if I'm doing jujitsu with you and you grab my dick, period,
and you're not a hot chick,
and you're not a hot chick, I'm trying to kill you. Did I ever tell you this story?
And if you are a hot chick, I'm just gonna scold you and give you a stern reprimanding.
A stern spanking. Reprimanding. Bro, so I had a new white belt, and notorious for white belt grips. And he was like a kind of a big, strong kid. And he'd fucking grip right through your gi and grab your fucking skin. And
Warning, I'm going to finish this joint and we're going to the moon.
And I'd tell him, I'd stopped him a couple of times. I'm like, stop. Regrip, you're grabbing my fucking skin. Stop grabbing my skin, grab my fucking gi. And then he went to do it again and like tried to pass my guard and was like, I opened my guard up and he like put his hand like on my hip and fucking grabbed my gi. And he fucking fully grabbed my dick and squeezed, like when I say like fucking grab the fuck out of it, and I'm like, I grabbed him and I held
it break capillaries,
bro.
Was
yes.
there dick bruising?
Yes. Yeah. Oh yeah, dude.
You
I had
bruised
fucking
your dick.
I had full on fucking blood fucking vessels broken and shit. And I fucking grabbed him. I was like, I literally yelled in the middle of class. I was like, that's my fucking dick. And I fucking and everyone in class
Bro,
everyone in class heard it, and I fucking swept the fuck out of it and like armbarred him so fucking hard. I'm pretty sure I fucking broke his arm
with the dick grabbing hand.
He let go of my dick, but yeah.
Like, fuck, dude. Like, I don't feel like being a reasonable training partner is hard.
No, it's not.
It's pretty.
Like when I started jujitsu, I was an exceptional athlete. I had a good gas tank. I was strong. Like all the things that could potentially lead me into being an out of control spaz.
Me too, dude. Me
you
too.
know?
Yeah.
And guess what? You just don't do it.
No.
Right.
It's not that fucking hard,
It's
dude.
in your head, bro.
And it's like these fucking dudes that are twisting dicks and like
dick twisters, fucking dick twisters.
And it's like, but here's the other thing. Here's the other thing too, though, because like some people, I give a pass to go hard as fuck up. Like
for sure,
Sean Baker. Sean Baker's a perfect example.
Well, he's a fucking savage.
Look
at him.
265 pounds of former rugby player. And his energy is, I want to fight you as hard as I can.
Roger that. Let's go.
And every single time, like just when he's like trying to get a collar tie, he's like grabbing my head.
Can we have some fucking steaks with him this weekend or something?
Maybe.
He comments on some of my shit. I comment on his shit. I've never fucking met him.
He might be here Friday, bro. He always trains.
I've never met him.
But bro, like when he's like, hey, you want to get round in? I know we're fighting each other.
Right.
We're not going to do... He's not pulling De La Hiva. He wants to fight me.
Yeah.
You know? But then other kids that act like that, it pisses me off.
For sure, absolutely.
And you know what? Maybe it's because Sean is fucking like, he's earned that.
Yeah.
A lifetime of being a savage, doing
for
all
sure.
this shit. And it's like, 56 years old, you want to fight me? Roger that.
Bro, I mean, I have that. Like, look, when he and I roll, we roll hard as fuck. When me and Raposo roll, we roll hard as fuck. And like, to the point where like, we're rolling hard and we're not obviously trying to hurt each other. We're trying to win. And one of us usually ends up bleeding a little bit. But then I have some of my younger guys or other guys that haven't earned it. And they fucking go hard. And I'm like,
fuck you.
what the fuck are you doing? Okay, now I'm going to fucking beat the brakes off you to show you. I get fucking mad, dude. I get fucking angry, bro.
And then you try and tap them with pressure.
Oh, I do tap them with pressure.
Never tap to pressure. No, I mean, sometimes it's going to be non-negotiable.
Bro, I'll tell you this. I was humbled recently, bro. Fucking humbled. So I've got a very good friend, Abraham Magalius. My size. He's like 7 years younger than me, but he's my size, same weight. He walks around at 200, but right now he's got a 1FC fight contract.
So he's competing at a lighter weight.
Yeah, so he's walking right now at like 180.
Is he fighting welterweight then?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
So he's walking at 180. Do you know, bro? He's a checkmate guy. Yeah, he's a checkmate black belt. Fucking savage, bro. Fucking amazing human, dude. Nicest fucking dude you've ever met, dude. Smiles, hugs, and then just murks fucking dudes. And I brought him. I have him come at least once a year to the academy. He stays for a week with me. We hang out. He trains. He teaches. And bro, me and him rolled. He came and stayed. Me and him rolled. Bro, I don't even understand jiu-jitsu. When he and I rolled, I was going as hard as I fucking could. And he wasn't even changing his breath. And then,
Bro, you know why?
Because there's fucking levels, bro.
Yeah, but like, so I've realized this with my young savages, right? And it's like, if they want to try and bring me that I want to fight you energy, I'm just going to give you smooth technique. And it actually defeats them easier than if you tried to fucking hammer on them.
I agree with that.
Right?
And I understand that as well.
But that's the next level.
Maybe the next level.
Of that concept.
Maybe so. And that's what I was saying. Like, also, like, I'm still bringing black belt technique to him with a fairly fit, athletic dude. But he didn't even tap me with a submission.
He's just fucking
Bro, I've never tapped a pressure before in my life.
Oh, fuck, dude.
And I can't say that this was like my rib. I waited for my rib to go clink, clink.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck, dude, I can't. You're going to break a rib. You're going to break a rib. And he's my size. He's not a fucking giant.
So,
and I'm like, what?
So
the
he
fuck?
had knee on belly. Is that?
But you know what? I've been doing it to people now.
No. So I'm trying to understand his grips.
So,
because like, okay, typical knee on belly, grab the far hip and then like under the back of the neck,
collar,
and then just posture up like you're doing a deadlift.
No, so dude, it was something different. So he does this thing too, and I'm doing it to everybody now, where he goes to the knee on belly and he forces you to start framing that knee off, and he forces you so hard to where when you get here, he drops on your elbow, on your ribs, on your floating ribs.
With what part of his body? His chest?
His chest first.
Okay.
And then he just pushes your elbow into your ribs, bro. I've never felt anything like it in my life. Ever.
Fucking gnarly, dude.
And bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, I mean, I know what kind of black belt I am. I know that. But I've never been tapped to pressure. And I unfortunately consider this a tap to pressure. And it fucking hurts. It hurts my heart, bro.
It is 100%.
It hurts my heart, bro.
Well, dude, it's the words of Boucher. If you tap to pressure,
you're fucking viad.
They touched your pride.
Well, like Thiago said, oh, boy, only viad. Don't tap to pressure, bro. Fucking faggots, basically.
Take your broken ribs, bitch, with honor.
No, you know what? At 45, I ain't breaking
broken ribs
I ain't
with
breaking
honor.
Fucking ribs, bro. I ain't fucking breaking ribs. Bro.
Honor your family. Honor your family and your heritage.
Tap, bro.
And let those ribs snap.
Bro, Thiago, I'm sorry, bro. I think I tapped to pressure, man. Bro, but that's the thing. I walked away. And I say, like, I wasn't down on myself, but I was like, holy fuck, how much further do I have to go?
I could drive you right now and show you the fucking. It's not even a gym anymore. We could walk up to the window of whatever the facility is now and point to you where the first time and the only time I tapped to a lockdown.
Bro, I had this conversation.
Bro, I was brand new. I remember the guy's face. I remember his name, dude, because he fucking like. And I was new to grappling, and he threw this move on me that I didn't understand.
Oh, my leg hurts.
And he stretched my fucking leg out, and then he started putting this pressure on my calf, and I was like, tap, tap, tap. Like, what the fuck, dude? And I was like,
bro,
what did I just tap to?
Yeah.
What is this match?
Yeah, I had this talk with one of my guys the other day because they were talking about, he really likes lockdown. He goes, I'm like, bro, lockdown's not a move, dude. Let me just tell you this. Like, lockdown's like a Hail Mary because they're in a bad position. If they put you in lockdown, it means you're in half guard and you have them flat. You know, like
You just lit it, dude.
you said you're done, but you just relit it. Are you so high that you forgot how high you are?
You just relit it and handed it to me.
I'm so high, I forgot how high I am. Give me that again. I haven't even smoked once. I think I'm contact high.
Well, bro,
My throat and chest can't.
This is the first time the new studio has been hotboxed.
Fuck yeah, bro.
So,
Bro, my throat and chest, I can't smoke right now.
you're going to get like drugs tomorrow and you'll be fine.
Yeah, I'll be good.
Fuck, dude.
Fucking jujitsu, chest feeding, broadswords. What else, dude?
Bro,
We got more.
dude,
We got fucking more.
don't bring up chest feeding anymore. Right? Like, this is literally what I think. If you're caught trying to feed a baby as a man,
Death.
not just death, like publicly burned alive or something.
Stoning.
Like, it's the most twisted, vile, pedophilic
Fucking
shit
disgusting.
they've ever heard of in my life.
Agreed.
And we're just gonna say, I know we're beating a fucking dead horse here, but we're just gonna say, as fucking men, as warriors, as fucking savages, okay, like, what the fuck, dude?
Oh, I get it. I know.
Like,
have I ever told you my theory on like solving all the world's problems?
it probably has to do with
it's like
a
this,
massive extinction event.
well, that for sure. But like, you know how we can get concealed carry permits for our guns,
I have one.
right? We fucking
It's called the Constitution.
there you go. We fill out some fucking paperwork.
Yeah.
State police does a background investigation.
Yep. Now you can put a weapon in your waistband.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Deems us worthy of sound body and mind to carry a weapon
Yeah.
in defense of ourselves or a third party.
Yeah.
Right? So I think they need to institute a free punch in the mouth license
Of course. Yeah, bro.
where the government deems you of sound body and mind to issue a license to freely, without repercussion, legal or civil repercussion,
Punch someone that needs it,
to punch someone in the fucking mouth.
that deserves it.
And that could be an old fucking woman, or it could be a young fucking athletic dude,
Yeah.
because they've deemed you to use the right amount of force. Like, ma'am,
Hey.
stop! You're being unreasonable.
The right
ma'am,
amount-
you're being rude. Pop.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck!
Yeah.
Oh, why'd you hit me? Ah,
The
ma'am, here's
right-
my card.
The right amount of discretion.
That's right. Here's my card. And then they can't do shit. So guess what? Motherfuckers would stop acting like fucking inconsiderate assholes in this fucking society if they were like, you know what? I want to cut in line. I want to fucking berate this fucking checkout worker or waitress. I want to fucking berate her because my fucking meal was cold and blah, blah, blah. And they're going to look around. They're going to look around and go, oh, who the fuck might have this fucking punch in the mouth license? I don't want to fucking.
I have one already, bro.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, that's the thing.
I've had one my whole fucking life.
Bro, here's the thing. I had a talk with a guy the other day. And so, well, actually, there's two talks I had. So
with
there
the
was
same guy.
No. Two
So you
different
had two
guys.
talks
Yeah, yeah.
with two different guys. Are they
guys.
both relevant to the story? Though?
Yeah. So I had a talk with a guy. I had a deposit on something I was buying with this guy, and the deal fell through. What I was looking at wasn't what he advertised, and I said, "All right, cool, no worries, just issue my refund." He's like, "Okay, cool, no worries, it'll hit your bank account tonight." Those were his words, and he works for a big company. And so I checked the next morning, refund has not been issued, and I call him up. I say, "Hey man, just want to let you know, refund has not gone through." "Oh yeah, I didn't process it. I'll process it today." Another day went by, boom, nothing. So I called him the next day. I said, "Hey, here's the deal. We made a deal based on these agreements. You failed to meet those agreements. Now it's been 2 days. You haven't refunded my deposit. If the deposit does not hit my account by close of business tonight." And he goes, "Oh, bro." And he's like trying to be
Like we're homies, dude.
Yeah, bro, don't worry. I was like, "Look, here's the deal, man. I'm done," because he fucked me around once before. I'm like, I'm done with these fucking bro things. I was like, "Here's the deal. I know what you're doing. This is the second time you've done it. You are used to people that are either not capable of violence or are so afraid of the repercussions of violence that they're not going to do it to you. So I'll tell you what, if my deposit does not hit my account tonight, tomorrow I'm driving to your business and I will physically fucking take it from you." Because I'm neither of those two motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about the repercussions of my violence. And trust me, I'm fucking very capable of it. He's like, no, it's not like that. Guess what happened?
Yeah, your money.
My fucking money came back. Then the second fucking instance is I have a dad in my academy. I think I told you this story. I have a dad in my academy who fancies himself a fighter and a tough guy.
Oh, we're just throwing people right under the bus.
Oh,
dude.
fuck. Yeah, fuck. Dude, I don't give a fuck, bro. Dude, I'm done.
Let me guess. So he doesn't train with you.
No, he trained one time with me and never came back.
Yeah, it was shocking, dude.
And he brings his daughter.
He sits on the bench and he's the fighter.
Yeah. He's the fighter, and he trains in his garage.
Okay.
And he's trained her. He's taught her. Joao's favorite, the garage guys. Yeah. Garage, bro, garage. He's taught her. He's taught her what she needs. And so she's been training. And while I was out of town, not coaching, I heard that he was coaching from the sidelines. And then, I didn't know this, fucking kicked off his shoes and got on the mat in his fucking civvies to show her what she was doing wrong in the middle of class. And I don't, bro. Dude, bro.
That's worse than chest beating, dude.
Bro.
That's a new level of low.
Bro. And I don't know. Yeah.
And bro, here's the thing. If you're a dad that trains,
then you would never fucking do that.
No, and you
Bro,
know
you'd be on the mat. You'd
and
be on the mat
you know
training too.
what your daughter needs, and you want to show her, then talk to the professor, put a fucking gi on, and join kids class.
Right. Well, this wasn't even kids. This is adults class.
Or shut the fuck
Yeah,
up.
this is adults class. She's an adult.
Even worse.
I know,
because
she's an
his
adult.
gi could have been on simultaneously.
Oh, for sure.
To have the arrogance to sit from the sidelines and spew fucking advice about jiu-jitsu when you don't train jiu-jitsu.
Yeah. Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
So I knew of the instance, but I didn't know he got on the mat to show her a technique. And I fucking lost it.
Of course you lost it.
I lost
I'm
it.
losing it.
Yeah. And I went over, and I smiled, and I walked up, and I smiled. And, "Hey, how's it going?" Yeah, we shook hands. And, "Hey, good, man. Hadn't seen you in a while." I was like, "Yeah, hey, look." I was like,
This isn't the nice Gregory Allen Lapin you're about to get.
I was like, "Look, I understand you. She's your daughter. I have a daughter. You're not allowed to coach. You are certainly, most certainly, not allowed to ever fucking get on the mat, ever. Don't ever fucking do that again." And I said, I get it. I'm a father of a daughter too. And I said, if you cannot keep yourself from coaching, then stay outside. You're not allowed to. Yeah. I said, not to mention, you're teaching her wrong things. Let her get her coaching from the actual professors and training partners in here. She's paired up with like 3 different female purple belts.
Yeah, you little purple belt mafia, dude.
They know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah, and you don't.
So I was like, don't ever do that again.
Because he trains in the garage.
Don't ever do that again. I'm sorry. Don't. I mean, no. And then I had a talk with my student.
Well, how old's the daughter? Like 16 or something?
Yeah.
She's in adult
16,
class.
Yeah. I mean, and she's big. She's big and strong.
Yeah.
Like, she's not like a little tiny little teenager. She's big and strong. And I had a talk with my student who told me that he got on the mat, which I know. And I was like, here's the deal. I was like, let me ask you something. Is he a tough guy? And she's like, no. I was like, yes, he is. To everybody else in fucking society, he's a tough guy. He's like 6'2", he's relatively athletic and fit, and he like carries himself that way, you know?
Yeah.
And he tells people like, oh, I'm a fighter. I'm gonna fucking do this. I do that, right? Everybody else in the world, I said, you don't think he's a tough guy?
I was like, what does that mean? He's a fighter, dude.
You can pick your own labels now.
Yeah. I'm known, my label, my pronouns are she and
fire.
it. My pronouns are she and it. Shit. What? So, but I'm like, to everybody else, he's a tough guy. You don't think he's a tough guy because you're in here every day with real fucking tough guys.
Yeah.
I said, but let me ask you something. In his adult life, do you think ever once in like the last fucking 30 years, do you think a grown man has ever gone up to him and talked to him like that? And my student's like, no, probably not. Like, probably no. I said, fuck no.
Yeah.
Fuck no. No grown man has ever gone up to him and talked like that. I said, because people are fucking afraid. I'm like, so if you let him get away with that, he's going to keep doing it.
He's going to do whatever the fuck
He's
he
going to
wants.
fucking keep doing it. Fuck that. This is my fucking academy. We fucking maintain a standard here.
And you don't know what you're fucking talking about.
And you don't know what you're fucking talking about. And you know what? You want to fucking get pissed off about it? Cool.
Go ahead.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's do
yeah.
that. Like, put your fucking money where your mouth is. Like, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Let's go.
I'm surprised that hasn't happened in like, what is it now? Fucking 8 years I've been open. I haven't had one dude come in here and be like, you know what? This is bullshit. Like, I mean, I've had guys that came in here thinking it was bullshit, but they didn't project that to me. And then afterwards pull me aside and be like, bro, like, I didn't know what I was getting.
I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is because we roll. We train. We roll with our students.
Yeah.
Like, I don't roll with Chris every single night because we got a lot of guys. And so, look, sometimes I'm fucking broken and hurt. And like,
well,
but
bro,
Chris knows I'm not afraid to roll with the hard guys.
Yeah.
Like, my guys know I'm not afraid to roll. Like, oh, I'll fucking get down when it's time to get down. But also, I've got to roll with my white belts. I got to roll with my girls. I got to roll with these people. I got to roll with these, you know, and like, yeah, sometimes I'm fucking broken and I'm not fucking rolling. But I'm not dodging rolls ever.
Bro, that's a substantial fucking amount of knowledge that you have to gain when you have 200 students.
Massive.
You have to feel everybody.
Massive. I had this conversation the other night. It was like, I can roll with my 100-pound female student like a 100-pound female student.
Yeah.
I can match her pressure. I can match her strength almost perfectly.
And you can match her skill.
And then just out technique her just a little bit.
Yeah.
Just to let her work. You know? And then my fucking 265-pound fucking Goombas.
Yeah.
Guess what? I'll give you 300 pounds of pressure.
Dude.
You know?
It seems like everybody's that. Like every one of my new guys is over 200 pounds.
Bro, I got some. We got
strong.
Some, you know the deal. Yeah. We got some
and it's
just
big
like motherfuckers.
Can I get some more little guys, dude?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
man.
fuck, dude.
We need some more little guys.
Like every roll is like some 200-pound fucking monster.
Fuck, man.
Older.
But like, I'm surprised too. Like, and I've had a couple little incidents where people came in for trials. And I think they were just tire kicking. We had one recently.
What do you mean by tire kicking?
They want to see like, hey, can I beat these jujitsu guys?
Okay.
Like I'm a street fighter, like, you know,
Yeah.
I'm a backyard wrestler. Can I beat you? You know, like those are tire kickers, you know? But like
No intent to like.
Yeah, no intent to join, no intent to actually like learn.
They're not interested in doing jujitsu.
Just here to roll.
Can I beat
them up?
You know, so like but I've never been challenged.
Like overtly, like
Yeah,
the
overly.
hits and
And I've had people be like, "Oh, it'd be a lot different if we were punching." And I go, "Yeah, you're right.
yeah, because I could hold you down and punch you.
Yeah. It would be a lot different. You'd be a lot bloodier
Yeah.
before I choke you unconscious. Because guess what? If you can punch, I can punch too."
Well, bro, that's what I don't say when people say that stuff. It's like,
What is this?
hey, a real fight, I can do this. In a real fight, I can do that too.
But I can control your body so well
Yeah.
that you can't fucking gouge my eyes out or grab my nuts. Oh, well, I'll just grab your nuts from there. How are you going to fucking grab my nuts when I'm pushing your elbow across your fucking
dude.
face?
Like,
How are you going to do that? Tell me.
I would love to
I love
get
it.
in like, like a really, really aggressive S mount where you're clamping the person like a fucking
Go
vice.
grab my nuts, bro. Grab my
Yeah,
nuts.
but in
Grab
like
them.
get someone there in like a real fight,
Grab my dick.
and then just hold them there.
That'd be so humiliating.
Grab my dick, bro.
So, bro, Tyler had to restrain a family member who's older than him, which is fucking ridiculous, in S mount for like 10 minutes,
Yeah.
dude. And he's like, "You got me out of here! Got me out of here right now!" And he's like, "Bro, like, I literally was using zero energy."
And then you give him a wet willy just to
Yeah.
add insult to
you know, and like the dude just kept
Smack him on the forehead. Stop, dummy.
the dude just kept like fucking like raging at him. And it's like, bro, if another man can hold you in S mount, your only option is negotiating. Like,
That's it, bro.
hey, sir, how can we
Can you let me up, please?
yeah. However I upset you, I'm sure there's some way we can work through this. Because, bro, that's death.
Yeah, for sure.
If another man can hold you in S mount and you just sit there for 10 minutes,
he can kill you.
you're already dead, dude. Fuck, man. I do, like, it worries me, and I think we got crazy times coming. It's sooner than later.
Yeah, I agree.
So we're going to be able to express violence on other humans again at some point in our lives. That's probably going to happen.
So practice your S mounts.
Yeah, practice your. But I'm going to do like gnarly jujitsu shit on people.
I'm going to carry a broadsword.
You know? No, but like, think about being able to apply shit at 1,000% ferocity, like snapping someone's arm or shit like that. Like, it would be wild, dude. And there's gonna be people that deserve all that shit.
I've never told this story.
Until the fucking breaking news.
I wish it was a cooler story. Like in the end, my last academy, there were some day workers in the parking lot working on another building in that parking lot.
What's a day worker?
Like a fucking, like laborers, painters, fucking carpenters and shit. Fucking
So
laborers.
guys that don't work at night. Got it.
Labor.
Day labor.
Day labor.
What did you say?
A day worker. A night walker, a hooker. There were some
I was like,
hookers.
are they fucking blowing dudes or something? Hey, a day worker, he'll suck your dick at noon, bro.
Male hookers. So it was right about kids class show up time, right? And I hear fucking tires screeching in the parking lot. And I go out there and there's some fucking like methed out fucking wiry muscular dude in a fucking tank top and a tool belt fucking doing burnouts in his fucking Chevrolet Z71 fucking pickup truck. And I'm like, I walk out there and I'm only in gi pants. So no jacket, just white gi pants. And I walk out there in flip flops. I'm like, hey dude, like, is that necessary? We got kids showing up. He's like, fuck you, motherfucker. What the fuck are you going to do about a karate man?
Yes, dude.
I was like, oh, yeah.
Oh, wait. And I already know. Then he drove off.
I was like, yes. Ooh. No, he got out of his truck.
Oh, shit.
Because we were at about like 20 yards from each other.
Yeah.
I was on my walkway. He's in the parking lot. We were at 20 yards. And I was like, oh, yeah. And I walk up and I walk off the sidewalk and I start walking across the parking lot in flip-flops and just ski pants.
Don't let the internet see you in flip-flops. You're not tactical.
And I'm like, do I look like a motherfucking karate man? I was like, I'll tell you what. You want to fucking fight? Leave your tool belt on. Leave everything on you want. I was like,
fucking kill you.
I was like, come inside this building, sign a waiver, so when I beat you to fucking death, you can't fucking sue me and your family can't sue me.
Yeah.
Come in here, we'll fight right the fuck now.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Come here and sign a waiver. Like, and now we're like 5 feet apart. And he's like, fuck you, man. I mean, fuck, he's doing all that shit and he gets in his car truck. And
Yeah.
I'm like, I was like, please come in my fucking gym in your fucking work attire and your fucking tool belt. And I'm going to fucking beat you to death with that fucking hammer. Because I would. I fucking take him down, mount him, and take his own hammer out and fucking smash his fucking skull in.
Bro, me and Jenny were on a walk the other day, and these two kids, they kind of look like punks. And, if you're walking with a woman with two fucking 18-year-olds or whatever, and they look like punks, and then they decide to say something stupid to my woman, now I have to beat the fuck out of both of you.
For 100%.
So
just principle.
So this is the stuff we think about when your testosterone's at 1,500.
And they're like, hi sir, hi ma'am.
Yeah.
They're really like,
they're really. So I was thinking though, I was like, okay, I'm in shorts, I'm on a concrete trail, and it's a parking lot to the left, but on the right, it's a grass field.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And so like, if they said anything, I'm gonna
push them in the grass field.
No, I was gonna say like, bro, I'm down to beat the fuck out of both of you. My only request is that I beat the fuck out of you on the grass because I don't want to skin my knees on the concrete. And Jenny's like, what?
What the fuck's the matter with you?
She's like, if you really said that to him, I bet they'd be terrified. And I'm like, no, I'm being serious. Like, my knees are covered in scars. I don't want to fight you on concrete. Take 10 steps to your right, and then I'll beat the fuck out of both of you.
Yeah.
And that would probably, she's like, that would probably fucking diffuse the situation right there.
But that's what we think about. That's why we're double alpha.
Well, fuck, we just hit 2 hours. And it's fucking already 12:30 at night.
Which is 2:30 in our body, me and Chris's body.
And then we got much shit to do tomorrow.
We've been up for 24 hours almost. We've been up for 23 hours.
Been up a long time.
Fucking savages. Medium savages.
Medium savages.
All right, fuck. That's it then, dude.
Yeah.
What's that?